Hello and arugula, everybody, to the 501st and beyond, to the Starbound Legion, where we play D&D 5e and Shatter kills us on the maybe the first episode. Well, maybe just Amani, but it'd be like that. But yeah, welcome to our fifth episode. We've got a fun one for you here today. But for now, we're gonna go into the brain of Shatter for today.
Oh
So
no.
Hi, Shatter. If you could introduce yourself to everybody in the unit who may or may not know you.
Hello everybody. I am CSM Shatter. I am the Sergeant Major of Avalanche 3rd Platoon.
He's a pretty cool guy. He also runs Lost Platoon, which is pretty fun.
Yeah, my
And
never-ending eternal nightmare.
and drops really cool film festival videos. So check that out too. It's pretty cool. Um, but yeah, so you're our DM. So first question, what got you into DMing?
Oh boy. Well, you see, I saw this certain, D&D show floating around online, and I'm like, hey, I really think that's pretty cool. And I had no friend group or anybody to play it with. And so I made the tactical decision to drag all of my friends into it. And I said, fuck it. If no one will do it, I'll be the DM. And that's how it went. And I gave myself a crash course in DM knowledge and we sent it. And that game ran for probably 2 years.
Yeah, take the reins into your own hands. Respect
To have your courage. I swear it.
um, for this campaign, what was like the if you could give us a tiny bit of insight to like inspiration or like what made you think of this crazy setting?
I've always liked the darker and more gritty kind of fantasy settings, especially in like books and everything growing up. And I don't see a lot of that in normal D&D games. I see a lot of, the typical high fantasy stuff and, open countryside, traveling everywhere. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just I wanted to try something that hasn't really kind of, I won't say been done, but at least in my like realm of knowledge is a lot more rare to run, which is a lot darker and more survival aspect for a D&D game.
Oh, yeah. It's been fun. It's been scary, but it's been fun. I'm really glad you're doing this for us, but I think we should play some D&D. I don't know about y'all. I'm pretty excited.
Whoa!
I say we jump into it.
Awesome.
Take it away.
So the last time that you guys played, you had finally made it back topside and kind of consolidated some of your information with some of the guild staff, met some friends, and decided to kind of make your way into the castle itself to kind of dig up some background on Dawn and meet her adopted father. Moving to the castle, you had been shown in, and certain members of your party got up to a little bit of hijinks and made some new friends while waiting for the captain to find himself free. Smiley had dueled a certain young woman that had kind of pressured him into a fight and had fun. You had met the guard captain and talked to him, and he kind of gave you some of the background information on Dawn and the situation surrounding her, at least her upbringing, more or less, and how he had found her. He had thanked you guys for kind of helping out and looking into everything and taking care of her so far, and had kind of offered up the castle armory to you guys to kind of help outfit you and get you ready. After an absolute thrift shop of a shopping experience, you had outfitted yourselves and made your way to the library, where you had decided to do your own individual research into different topics that were currently kind of pressing you guys. It was there that Smiley had decided to kind of stay back, and the young woman, Scarlet, had kind of tagged along with you guys and was happily talking with Smiley while you were browsing the stacks. After you guys had kind of obtained your knowledge, and it was just Smiley, Scarlet, and Amani that were kind of left at the entrance, kind of chilling. Smiley failing I think it was a dexterity saving throw. Suddenly felt something crash into him and take him to the floor and rip into his neck. You had just looked over your shoulder and seen a blood-dripping red smile grin down at you as we had ended the game, and that is exactly where we are going to pick back up today. Smiley, give me a thought of what's running through your head right now. I'm sorry, Cyrus.
Well, there's a few things.
Right now, time's paused, so we're gonna set the scene here and get back into this. So go ahead and run this.
Honestly, I think part of Cyrus is like definitely familiar of like, oh God, it's happening again, or something's happening again to me. I let my guard down, kind of thing, and that's probably the most prominent thing that is popping up in his mind right now.
Gotcha. Apalaki, kind of what are you doing? You had just looked over when you heard a crash to your left. What's going through your mind right now?
Yeah, from what we saw earlier, the fight or the duel that they had, they both seemed to be enjoying themselves and such, and young men and women in close proximity and whatnot. I figure seeing that happen and knowing from what we've seen so far that she's a bit of a troublemaker, she's just being playful, causing trouble, but instead of it being trouble with Cyrus, it's causing trouble for Cyrus. It's not really extremely alerting to me.
All right. The rest of you farther in the stacks, you hear a crash come from the front. It's kind of muted. It's almost like someone accidentally maybe kicked a table over or something. But we will get to that momentarily. Cyrus, you are currently stunned. You're paralyzed.
Okay.
Apalaki, you watch as she kind of like flips him over and grabs him from behind and stands him up, putting him between you and her as she slowly starts backing up towards the front door.
What the hell are you doing?
Easy, this doesn't need to come to violence. I just wanted a quick talk. That's all. And you see she's still like backing up.
You said she's got got blood on her face already, right?
Oh, yeah.
Dripping. Violence? You already bit the damn man. What do you mean, violence?
Sorry, just kind of... You see her like kind of grin and look over at him again. Lost control there for a second. Nothing that can't be rectified here. And you see that she takes another 5 steps to the door.
I'm gonna take a slight step forward.
Okay.
Now, we don't need to do anything crazy here, lady. Alright? You just let my friend go.
The rest of you go ahead and roll perception checks for me to see if you're hearing any of this conversation going on.
Gladly.
Mm-hmm.
Never mind. This book about animals is pretty good.
Was that everyone else in the library?
Yep.
I have a wisdom-focused character, and I can't roll good on wisdom. Ah!
Haha, yes. I, the cleric, I'm also a good wisdom character with my 6.
Zeph got
Welcome.
an 18.
Yep.
21 on Pierre.
7 for Mossback.
Those of you above a 15, you do hear some like tense conversation. It's kind of muted through all the walls and books, but it is coming from the front of the library. Who's doing what?
Zeph will close the book. Have I finished copying this book down by this point?
Yes.
Okay, I'll close that book, return it to the shelf where it was, and I'll like peek through the bookshelves to see what the commotion is. Do I get a gist of what's going on?
You're kind of like on a second floor balcony, and you kind of look through one of the stacks near the edge, and you do see what the confusing sight for you, because all you can see is Cyrus and this girl from like a angle. You don't see Apalaki, who's taken like a offensive posture. You just see her kind of like wrapped around him from behind.
I think I'll like start to mosey down that way.
Okay.
I'm not like concerned or anything at this point. I'm just genuinely curious.
Okay. Pierre, what are you doing?
I'm gonna just steal the book and make my way over to see what all the commotion's about.
Okay, I forgot. Yeah, you did that. Okay. You're also on the second floor balcony. You're on the opposite side of Zeph. And as you kind of like go out and lean on the railing, you look down, you see the same scene, but from your angle, you can see the blood on her face.
What in the fuck? And I'm gonna just sprint down there.
Okay. So, Zeph, you see Pierre kind of like lean over the railing, and you see his eyes kind of go wide, and he starts running.
I will match pace.
All right. And did anyone else roll above a 15?
Nope.
All right. For now, you two are just kind of like, there's noises at the front of the library here. Apalaki, as you kind of like take your step forward, you see her kind of like freeze, and she goes, no, 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 no. Easy. We can talk about this. And you see her kind of like dart a gaze over her shoulder, and there's no one outside yet, and she kind of like looks back at you. We can talk. It's fine. If I let him go, you're not going to draw on me?
Look, I agree. We can talk about this. If you let him go first.
What assurance do I have that you're not going to attack me if I do?
Honestly, I don't know. As long as you don't hurt him anymore, that'll be enough.
You see you're like kind of weighing options here. At this point, Pierre and Zeph, you guys are about 30 feet out. And you get the entirety of the scene before you. Cyrus, go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Be 1 moment. Constitution.
Yes, Zeph. Thank you, Zeph.
I figuring it out.
That's 11.
11. You find yourself able to move your body again.
Oh. Okay. All right. Hold on. Nothing hasty.
You see her like she keeps darting her gaze back over her shoulder. Cyrus, you make a perception check.
Okay. Not good at those. 12.
You think you hear maybe some like footsteps further down the hall?
Okay. Let's talk about this. I'm gonna try to just slowly back away.
You see, like she hasn't let you go yet, as she's still like
Okay.
right behind you, and she's like,
Okay.
"No, no, 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 no.
Okay. Okay.
No one moves. No one moves.
All right. What do you want?
Look, maybe I lost my cool there for a second. That's fine. That's okay. See, we can still be friends, right? Friends.
Yeah. If you start explaining a few things, yeah, for sure.
look, it's not that simple. Look, it's, and you see, like, she's struggling to, like, put some thoughts together. Appalaki, go ahead and make me an insight.
Insight, roger that.
Look, we got time. Okay? Just let me go for a second.
No, it's a 3. It teetered on that nat 20.
Okay, you don't have a good view of her face between, like, Cyrus kind of, like, vaguely struggling. It's like a passive-aggressive, like, resistance here.
Look, I'm not against this kind of stuff, but you know, we just gotta take it slow, you know.
Yeah.
All right, just let me go.
You see her kind of, like, look at you sideways, and she's like, I think you're reading this the wrong way, but I appreciate that.
Sorry, I was making a joke. My bad.
She is in fact
Thought I-
not interested.
Thought I would lighten the mood. Sorry.
Is what I would say.
You do hear her, like, start to laugh slightly behind you before you hear a distinctive heel click from the hall behind, as, like, footsteps are now growing louder, and you see her instantly tense up.
You better let me go before that person comes in.
You hear shit come from her mouth as she, like, whispers it next to you. And she, like, looks back over at the group, looks at the hallway, looks at the group, looks at the hallway. Okay. And she, like, lets you go.
Okay. If she tries to move,
No.
I'm gonna grab her.
Okay. Listen. I know I fucked up. It's cool. It's fine. I'm the better option here. Trust me on this. Please, you have to play along. Please.
Better option to what?
I'm gonna.
You hear coming from the hallway, you hear a, Scarlet, where are you, honey? And you see, like, her eyes are now, like, wide as fucking dinner plates as she's,
Am
like,
I-
looking at you guys in the hallway.
Am I holding
behind
her? Like, am I grabbing
No.
her? Okay.
Well, did you?
Well, if she tried to move away from me, yeah. But
He hasn't moved yet.
okay, then no. I'm gonna briefly just look around and give a nod.
What is the other party doing?
I'm a
I'm
hunter's marker.
You're gonna
I'm
hunter's
re-
marker?
I'm still reading my books because I don't know what the fuck's going on.
The rest of you now are, like, hearing as you hear calling going on from the below.
Fine.
You hear definite commotion coming.
Fine, but you owe us one, and an explanation.
Ah, hell, all right.
I'm
You see,
going to
like-
pee. But
You see her, like, start taking, like a handkerchief or something from her pocket, and she's, like, wiping her face off. And, like, as this footsteps are getting louder and louder, you see her, like, look around and, like, slam the handkerchief around, like, your neck right as this person comes around the corner, and she just strikes a pose as if, like, her hand's just, like, around your shoulder, like you're hanging out.
I'll play the part. I'll grab her.
You see, coming around the corner, what is first, like, 4 contingents of guards. So 4 extremely heavily armored plate mail, like, what look like knight figures in ornate armor, heavily armored to the core, well disciplined. 2 take up positions at the door, and 2 kind of, like, walk farther in. They, like, pause at seeing you and eyeball you.
No. Give a nod. Oh, hello.
Before
How's it going?
you see coming up behind them, what looks like the spitting image of Scarlet, if you tacked on an extra about 10 years, maybe. This beautiful woman, pale skin, and brown eyes, walks around the corner, dressed lavishly in, like, noble clothing, like, fanning herself as she's walking. And she, like, pauses at the doorstep and looks across all of you slowly.
I'll give a bow.
She, like, straight up ignores you. Honey, I didn't know that we had guests here. Oh, yeah, just, well, new study buddies, showing them around. They were showing me around and, working on, how I'm behind in my schoolwork, mother. So it's, figured any study group would be a help here. And she is elbowing you in the ribs a little bit as she's talking.
You have a fascinating library here. A lot to learn about.
Well, yes, I would hope so. It is the pride of the castle. You know how rare knowledge is these days, dear.
Oh, absolutely.
Who are you?
My name is Cyrus.
Cyrus. I don't remember Cyrus from any of the noble families. Dear, where did you find this little stray at? And you see, she starts walking deeper in the library. As she kind of passes you, you feel almost that presence again of that fight or flight kind of kick in. You remember feeling that same kind of pressure when you guys had been defending the teleporter circle down below and kind of Dawn went apeshit down. And your body starts tensing up a little bit and you start finding yourself sweating as she draws near to you. What is everybody else doing here? The rest of you that were deeper in the library have now kind of come up near the edges. Those of you that were quick on the ball are in the direct group circle here.
Zeph will kind of just stand to the rear of everything, and he's just kind of overcome with everything going on, so he's just standing back, kind of freaking out a little bit.
All right, what about everyone else here?
Go ahead.
Flashback is just with the book in his hand, just kind of creeping over slowly and just sticking out his neck and watching, staying a few feet back, but making his presence known.
Okay. Yuma?
Yeah.
I'm asking you all this because you see that her eyes are trailing slowly across the room, taking you all in.
Yuma didn't turn up to investigate the commotion, and is still somewhere deeper in the library reading books.
Okay.
Half asleep from the exhaustion, probably.
That makes sense. Pierre, what are you doing?
Pierre's pulled the stolen book back out and is pretending to reread it.
Make a deception or performance.
Oof. Ah. Ouch. Ooh, 17.
Oh, not bad. You give a decent performance of kind of leaning over one of the banister railings, propping a book up, and glancing between the what's going on in the book as if you're heavily invested. You see the woman kind of finishes tracking her eyes across the room. Quite the odd study group darling, but if it works and it gets you back in your studies, I am more than happy to indulge. And you see her kind of walk near you again, kind of pinch her on the cheek. Anything for my little special girl. And you see Scarlet kind of haha. Well, I'll leave you guys be. I wouldn't want to interrupt your little friend get together here. And she starts walking away.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Oh, yes, yes. And right as she's about to get to the door, you see her stop. Scarlet, there's just this little thing. I thought I felt something kind of hit me off in the back of my mind. About a couple minutes ago. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you? A little, tingling of the senses? Just worried about my family and their decisions. And you see, Scarlett's nope. I wouldn't know what that would be. Cyrus, would you know?
No, nothing's happened yet.
You see her back still turned, and Cyrus, you feel something wet start running down your left arm. And you see like a single trail of blood has escaped the handkerchief that she is like grasping onto your shoulder right now. What do? There's like this single drop slowly running down like your arm along your elbow. She has turned around.
Oh wait, is it okay? It's going by my left arm, like by my elbow.
Yep, it's like slowly rolled down.
I'll kind of fold my arms and just with my right hand just kind of start rubbing my arm.
Would I be close enough to see that happening? Like the blood leaking? I'd like to go over and wrap both of them in my arms like I'm bear hugging from behind. And I'll look to the lady. Don't worry, ma'am. I'll make sure they won't get into any trouble. All right, we'll just be staying here.
Okay. I will allow a separate performance and a separate deception, or an assisted one or the other.
I have a +5 to deception or persuasion.
All right.
So if you want to help you with that, okay.
Yeah. How do we do that?
That's an advantage.
He rolls advantage.
Okay, cool.
Wow.
Oh, no.
That's terrible. 13.
13. Okay.
Wait, advantage or disadvantage?
He gets advantage because you helped. Although he did click disadvantage.
He clicked disadvantage.
I did click.
Although he rolled an 8 and a 9, so it doesn't matter much.
It's 14.
14 then.
Hey, it could be.
Man, this is right on that line. You see, she kind of pauses for a minute. I'll hold you to it. And she kind of like continues walking as the guards like trail after her. You see, Scarlett's next to you, and she's like, ha 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 ha. Holy shit. Okay.
I'm gonna turn to her.
You see, like, she's like breathing heavily and like looking at the floor.
I'm gonna stare at her with a expecting intent.
Well, we just all avoid being killed. Very
Explain.
gruesomely. Mom might have not taken well to the thought of well, you know, and she kind of like looks over at where like you've been bitten.
Yes. I got that. Why though? I have so many questions. Why is she terrifying, and why are you a vampire?
You see her like kind of cringe a little bit as she like steps away. Well, you see, hey, big secret. A lot of the nobles are.
What?
Huh?
Well, yeah.
What?
Well, if you haven't really, looked outside, food's kind of hard to come by, and people like to live a long time. So, Mom made some choices early on in her reign.
So,
And this is some repercussions.
Am I within hearing distance now?
Oh yeah.
Can I make like a history check or something? Like, how long have this family been in power?
This is a full-on like dynasty family. Like, as long as the city is floated, this city line at least has been in power. As far as like individuals, make a history check for me.
Gladly.
Okay. Oh my.
Damn it.
I'm gonna, Yuma's gonna roll a perception check at disadvantage because of the exhaustion to see if she heard, not paying attention, that everyone's fucking vampires. Where the fuck is perception?
She didn't say everybody. She said
Oh,
a
what?
fair
Okay.
amount. Yeah.
7. Okay, yeah, no, I didn't hear it.
Wow.
We'll say
you
Yuma
are-
is at least coming to the railing at this point. Or you look around after like 5 minutes, you're like, where the fuck did everyone go?
Yeah, not paying attention, but maybe like now starting to wonder where everyone's gone.
Yeah.
So you're really putting the definition of bloodline into play here.
Haha, yeah. You see her like lean against one of the desks and like just put her head in her hands. Shit.
I mean, I'm not against it. It just would have been maybe a conversation about it, you know, instead of paralyzing me.
Yeah. Well, good news or bad news first?
Let's do bad news. Why not?
Okay. You're kind of stuck in the same boat as me now, so you know there's that.
What does that mean? Am I
well-
gonna become one?
No, good news. Hey, good news. Hey, you know, chin up. You're not going to be a vampire.
Okay.
Bad news. You're going to find, and you see, like, she is intentionally not meeting your gaze here.
Am I gonna
Yeah.
be a vampire?
You're not going to be. No, you're not going to be a. In like, she looks back over the doors, lowers her voice again. You're not going to be a fucking vampire.
I mean, it'd be cool if I was, but
I don't think that's what we should be focusing on right now, Cyrus.
No, it's just you're gonna find that you're sometimes.
what? I want
Being-
blood.
No, I mean. Yeah, but.
Oh god, I'm
only-
gonna turn into the turtle.
No,
Oh,
you're
God.
not.
You don't even know. You don't even know.
Okay, look. Do you know what a thrall is? He was gonna
Yeah.
vote for
Do
you.
I? Well,
Okay,
okay.
so-
I know what a thrall is. Does Cyrus know what a thrall is? That's the question. I don't think.
I
so.
don't know. Do you?
I don't know. Can I roll a
Yeah, go
check
for
or
it.
something?
Yeah.
I might know.
What is that? A history check or something? Nature check?
Go ahead and roll We'll roll an Arcana.
Did I hear
Wow.
Pierre's looks for Yuma?
Sweet.
Sure.
Yuma is not a very...
That's a natural 1 for a
You have
0.
no idea. You barely
Zero.
know what a vampire is.
Cyrus, you haven't seen them?
I'm-
so many of them on the south end of the city.
No, I have no
When
idea.
you say that, she kind of like cringes again. Not exactly. Those are from a diluted bloodline. You see, when a true vampire of an actual noble line, bites somebody and doesn't kill them. You see, like, she starts pacing again, and her face is getting red now, as she's like intentionally not meeting your gaze.
Just say
Or
it.
is-
You're not going to offend me. I just need to know.
Well, you're gonna want blood, but only only a certain type.
Oh,
You said blood?
hell.
You okay? Like human blood?
No,
Oh, Cyrus.
Is there a certain type of blood that's better than other blood?
You sweet child, Cyrus.
I don't. My training didn't teach me this. Oh God.
Pierre put it together. No, and you see, like, she sits
your
down,
blood?
like, yeah, and like buries her head in her hands on the table.
Oh. Well, why is that bad?
Ah, got it. I'll keep that into consideration. And you see, like, she's starting to back out of the room now.
Wait. So, am I going to be just coming here every night for your blood or something? Like, what's going on? Do
You got a little blood call.
Listen,
you want my number or?
I'll call you.
So,
I gotta get some things straight.
Okay, I got some things to get straight.
Listen, you can't exactly hide from me anymore. Haha. So, I will track you down later and give you a call. And you see, like, she's just kind of like shoots finger guns at you and is like backing out of the room.
as
You're very pretty.
Oh.
I assume that
You see, like, as
between
you say that, she like turns around and almost sprints into the door, and you see her like collide with it before like backing up, opening it, and like sprinting from the room.
I assume that as she leaves the library, she kind of runs past Yuma. Yuma has no idea what the fuck's happening, so just sort of waves at her as she leaves. Just looking confused, no context, no idea what's going on.
Yuma,
Yeah.
make an insight.
Okay. That's gonna be 4.
Okay. Man, she seems really preoccupied with something. Man, she's having a busy day.
Shrug. Okay. I'm gonna walk up to the party and so what did I miss?
I think it's best not to worry about it.
I mean, I'm not.
What the
I'm gonna-
fuck?
Jesus
He's like
Christ.
I'm
ready
gonna
to
clap
roll.
Cyrus on the shoulder. Aye. Listen, Cyrus.
Is the
I-
blood
I don't-
visible?
Oh, yeah.
The blood is visible? Yuma's gonna walk up to Cyrus and did you cut yourself? How did you do this?
Yeah, I cut my finger off. No.
Oh my.
Your old full finger smiley strikes again.
Yes, make people think he has 4 fingers.
How-
I like this lore.
How obvious is it that it's bite marks? How readily apparent from a exhausted and not really paying attention glance is it that this is bite marks and not just a cut?
As you lift the kind of handkerchief. Well, Yuma, you tell me, how world traveled and experienced is Yuma?
Very.
It's bite marks.
Shit.
Good.
Did you get bitten
Yes.
by something?
Yes, by her. Yeah. The princess.
Out of character, would this be considered a disease?
I don't think so.
Ooh.
Roll a religion.
Ooh.
I'm gonna cast guidance on myself to inquire as to what the fuck even. Give me some hope
Real.
with this fucking exhaustion of actually succeeding this religion check. And then I'm going to roll a religion check.
You're rolling this on the entire vampiric state here.
You roll at disadvantage.
I did that on purpose. I have exhaustion.
Oh, that's right.
I rolled a 13.
13. Okay. Usually, yes.
The early
How
stages would
much-
be considered a disease.
How much are you guys telling Yuma about what happened here?
All I know is it's
Word
bite
from
marks
word
so far.
dialogue. Has anyone explained the entire situation yet?
No.
No.
What bit you?
She did.
She?
Yes, the princess. The one that ran out of the library.
Yuma, this throws you for a loop for a second.
Yep.
Because vampirism is usually, yes, it is a disease, but there's also usually a sunlight sensitivity that goes on with this
That isn't apparent.
that is very not apparent, and that sets off a couple alarm bells in your head
Yep.
where now you're running right against that DC line now.
Excuse me, sir.
I think
There-
I'm going to err on the
there
side
is-
of caution.
Yeah, there's a very... If she is not getting affected, she is of a very, very pure line of vampirism. And you know that might change some...
Some mechanics.
Yes.
That
you
sounds
know
fucking
that,
dope as shit, but I don't know.
You know that some of the
So-
pure lines run against normal vampiric protocol, and you're not sure how that's going to affect this. You haven't rolled high enough to know what actually affects, though.
Yeah. I'm looking around. Does anyone else get bitten?
No. Just
I'm-
yours.
If I assume you're probably worried about, getting some kind of infection from this. You need some help there?
I mean,
I could probably fix that.
I did just get stabbed with a sword yesterday. What was that today?
That
That was yesterday. We
That
had
was
to sleep.
yesterday.
And it went through my body, and
This poor
I
guy.
think it's not. I think it's not infected.
Well, but
So,
these
I
bite
think we're
marks
fine.
are-
Well, yeah. She told me I'm going to be a thrall.
You what?
I don't. I don't really know what that means.
Listen,
That is very bad. You do not want to be a thrall. I can try and fix that, but you are not looking good for the future if you stay as a thrall, friend.
Okay. Well, I mean, okay. Doctor, if you have a medicine you want to prescribe me or something.
For those of you that are not aware, Yuma would know this. It is slightly different than normal way it works in this world. A thrall is usually subjugated to the absolute whims of their master. They require feeding from their master at least once a day, or they suffer extreme negative consequences and essentially starve.
So I'm going to
This
Cost.
also rings another alarm bell in your head, Yuma,
yeah.
because usually thralls go absolutely mindless and are pretty much like servitors of their vampire host. He is not.
Yuma was a pretty poor study when it comes to the details of the religious texts and the boring lectures. So he's chalking that up to that was a lesson that she probably half ignored 20, 30 years ago. And he's going to cast Lesser Restoration on Cyrus and see what happens.
Okay. You watch as a golden light kind of fills the room here as the dimming sun is setting along the horizon, coming through the windows, and Cyrus, you don't feel any different? Maybe it
Do I-
worked.
Do I get
That's-
any feeling of if it had any effect at all on anything? Do I get any feedback from the spell?
You're not sure.
Shit.
Thanks for the light. I don't feel any different.
Did we fuck around outside the vampire castle?
We should go and get that holy water now.
Is Cyrus still bleeding?
It's
I put a bandage on it or something. You know, like after
A
Uma did her
bandage.
thing.
make a perception.
Me or him?
No, Zeph.
Get a bandage
Okay.
on that.
8.
Do a medicine check for applying the band-aid.
You kind of like remove the bandage again, and as you go to like actually put some like dressing on it, wound's already clotted.
Do I think that would be like an abnormally quick clotting process?
Make a medicine.
Given that Yuma is standing, like, you know, within touch distance and saw this,
21 on medicine check.
Yeah. That clotted really fucking fast.
Cyrus,
Yeah. Yes.
did you see that very unusual thing over there? And I'll like point. And will he look?
Oh, does he look? Make a deception.
Reluctantly, I guess.
Let's see the deception here. Oh boy.
I will say it just like that. With a 4, I'll say, Cyrus, did you see that very unusual thing over there?
Straight face, not looking.
Okay. I will.
What are you trying to do?
I will cast Catapult on a random book and launch it like 40 feet into a wall in an attempt to like divert his attention that way.
Okay. Yeah, I'll look now. It's the book
Here,
for flying.
come from the other side of the library.
What the hell was that?
And then I'll like grab his arm and I'll poke it with a dagger to make him bleed again. And I'll say, "Everybody, come watch."
Ow! Ow!
I'm not fucking here.
Oh god.
What do we notice as it does this? Assuming he doesn't punch me in the face.
The second time I've been stabbed.
You might go ahead. Give me another medicine check here.
I also would like to attempt to.
you said Yuma?
Yep. You're the medical staff personnel here.
Nice. Oh, not nice.
That would be a 13.
You kind of watch. Gets cut with the knife, and the blood starts seeping, and then you're like, okay, normal wound. You take the handkerchief and you wipe it away, and the wound's already closed.
Yeah, shit. That didn't work.
Oh, great, I've got a fucking scar on my arm.
Does anyone have a bigger sword?
Are
Not
you,
using my
are
sword
you
for
aware
this.
of the consequences of becoming a thrall? Friend?
No, I don't know what it is in the
So-
first
Maspec's
place.
gonna just
So-
walk
He's
over
like,
and be
"Hello."
like,
So-
Maspec's
I'm gonna.
Yuma's going to explain what she remembers. Essentially, that you're now a slave to the vampire, and without regular blood consumption, you will lose your mind.
Okay. Okay. All right.
I'm gonna walk over to oh man, this guy's name, Cyrus, that's the one. And be like, all I see is that you've got yourself a girlfriend. Congratulations.
That's what I was thinking, Turtle. Thank
It's
you.
not Turtle, it's Mossback.
Sorry,
Cyrus,
Or Chef Moss.
Chef Moss.
Whatever you like. Just not Turtle.
I just want to let you know, Cyrus, your body's gonna go through some changes.
Dad?
You know what? No. Let this ride. He probably needs this, actually.
You're gonna feel very different tomorrow about
Oh God.
that.
Yeah, in
that
vampire
girl.
puberty. Now, can we get out of the fighting castle for the third fighting time?
Yeah, you all are creeping me out. You're all like within 5 feet of me, and I need some space, please. Oh God. You think about this.
Pierre's going for the door.
All right, and like forcibly, Pierre starts like pulling you guys out and through the castle. You reach the end of the hallway, and you see your guide is like standing at attention there, looking a little nervous. He's like, "Hey, I saw Scarlet kind of hurried away there. For you guys, everything good? How'd it go? Good research session?"
We'll
done.
be back again. We'll be back again.
No, we won't.
Don't worry. Everything was
Jack.
just fine.
Jack didn't find what he was looking for. Yeah, he's fine.
All right, if you'll follow me, I'll guide you back to the entrance here, and we'll call it a good day. You see, like, he is very relieved to maybe be done with this entire fucked up detail.
Yuma would like to ask the guide, what was the name of the guy who, like, we first talked to, the captain guy? The guy in charge?
Yes, that would
What's
be... Let me pull my notes here.
Because, you know, in-game, Yuma would have remembered this was, like, maybe a couple hours ago, but IRL, it's been, like, 2 weeks help.
It's going to be... Malik.
So Yuma's going to turn to the guide and go, Malik actually offered to help me go to the old temple and create some holy water. And I was wondering if you knew where that was, or...
You see him kind of, like, grimace a little bit. Well, you're more than welcome to attempt the journey. It's, well... It's in the south of the city, underneath... well, stronghold of the Flesh Stealers. They built it on top of it.
The Flesh Stealers? Question mark?
Yeah.
It's let's just say they like blood.
What is it with everyone in this town and blood?
Solve the food problem.
Well, Malik offered assistance in getting there. I don't know how you guys want to do that.
He did not directly offer you assistance. Are you trying to BS the guard?
No. No, he offered, Malik offered to help me make holy water.
Yes. He offered to help guide you, and he has an old symbol, but you would still need more iconography from the temple itself. He directed you towards the temple if you wanted to scavenge more iconography.
Would my iconography not work for making holy water under the name of my god, or?
He said that he has tried other holy water, and only Ibera's was ever one that was effective in kind of suppressing the symptoms of dawn. That was part of the issue that he's ran into. He's like, he's ran out.
Well, shit. If you guys want to help me help Dawn, then we're going to have to go there. I look at the rest of the party.
You guys are walking and talking now.
Yeah.
He's probably right.
Listen, if we're gonna go down there, it's best we go together, and probably not during the night.
What time is it? Like,
It's like getting into peak evening. It's about dinner time.
okay. This sounds like a
Dinner time
tomorrow
is exactly
problem.
the time we should not be going down there.
Sounds like a tomorrow problem. We should get out of this this district and go back to the guild.
All right. You guys are escorted through the castle and to the kind of like front gate, where your guide kind of like leaves you with a bow and like a relieved sigh almost. You can vaguely hear as he like walks away from you. And you're left to your own devices. Are you guys going back to the guild, or what's the plan here for everybody?
Yuma's going back to the guild.
Okay. What about everyone else?
Away from here.
Yeah, I think like, I'm gonna take a roundabout way to guild. I'm gonna trail the edge of a certain area before I head back.
Okay.
Zeph would like to go back to the guild, but on the way, he just wants to kind of get a general vibe check of the people like wandering around, like with everything that's going on with the city right now.
Mm-hmm. Give me an insight.
Uh, 12.
12. You kind of like keenly look out. You're tracking some people. You see, as you're still in like the noble district before you leave, you see some of the guards are definitely more tense. That's easy to see. As you leave the kind of noble district and are back into the city center proper, and you see some of the other wandering individuals of the Veil Guild, some of the other seekers. You see that they also have like hard set eyes, and a lot of the provisioners and weapon manufacturers and like surviving merchants of the city are very crowded right now.
They're panic buying, are they?
It seems that you get the feeling the exact word hasn't gone out yet, but people know something is up, and those of means are doing what they can to protect themselves.
I'll head back for dinner.
Okay.
I'm going to be heading back to my grove where I sleep. No. I'll stop by the tavern for food first.
Okay. So, are we all meeting at the tavern here, probably?
Yeah,
Yes.
I'll do that.
Okay. The entire group kind of finds their way into the bottom floor of the Veil Guild here, and you see that the tavern is in full swing tonight. I have a thing. Hang on. I never get to run this. Yeah. There we go. You guys kind of take the same kind of corner booth that a couple of you had the previous night. And the waitress comes over, takes your orders, sets you up, and food is on the way, and you've been provided with a good serving of ale to kind of tide you over in the meanwhile. The night is yours. What do you guys talk about? As you finally have a moment to catch yourself as a party.
Do I look any different? Like, do you guys see differences in my body? Am I changing?
You're
I'm going
slightly
to-
paler than usual.
You say you have a desire for blood, yes?
No.
Hey, so do I.
Wait, are you a vampire?
Yuma's going to grab a small roll of bread that's probably, just out, and go to bed. Go to the room that she was given that she hasn't actually been to yet.
Okay. Yuma is exhausted.
Hey, Mosspack,
Yes.
do you think that you could convince the chefs to let you cook dinner for me tonight in their kitchen?
Oh, it would be an honor.
I would like to just, see how good you are. Do you have like a special dish or?
Usually it's just the moss from my back and some boiled water.
And that tastes
But
good.
I think if I have the right ingredients, I could go crazy.
Okay,
I'm I'm gonna step away for a sec to use the bathroom real fast. You guys are free to talk while I'm gone.
Okay.
It's a
Okay.
good time.
So, if we go to the kitchen and
Yes,
say they had like everything back there, okay?
Yes.
Do you what comes to mind? What kind of dish comes to mind that you think I would enjoy?
That you would enjoy.
Not moss. I don't think I'd like moss
No,
really.
no. I'm predicting beets, deep red beets,
Ooh,
and-
beets. Ooh, not a fan of beets. Not a fan of beets. No.
and like a medium, like a rare steak, like really rare.
Okay, so you're not gonna cook it at all, and you're gonna put a raw vegetable on it.
Well, do you like it cooked? I'm not too sure with how you know.
I mean, cook it a little bit.
Okay,
That'd be a
I
lot
can
of it.
cook it. I can. Don't get me wrong. I can fucking cook. Okay.
I don't know, because you talk about being the chef, but everything you've come up with, it doesn't seem very chefy. It's just moss and water and a raw
Seem
steak.
Very chefy.
All right. Hear me out. How about
I mean, it sounds pretty good to me.
This guy's fucked, guys. He's so fucked.
Smiley likes his steak bleeding now.
Oh yeah.
Oh, brother.
No, okay,
Something
fine.
Walking around.
Depending on what they have, I could get you a nice side of some grilled vegetables, like maybe some Brussels sprouts. If we have potatoes. What are they called?
I love those. I love those. Yes.
I can soft boil them and finish them off on the stove with some of the meat grease, if depending on what meat they have, if we have any meat.
So
I'm not too sure.
you know all of this, but you have never cooked before.
Well, I used to somewhat cook for the people I guess you could say worked for. But I haven't cooked in a couple of months, and usually my ingredients were very limited. But look, and I go put one arm in my shell and then put out a cooking pot that I got from our shopping spree. I have a pot now.
Oh.
And then I put another arm in and pull out a pan. And a pan! I've never had these many utensils before.
Have you cleaned them yet?
Where do you keep those?
My insides are very clean. I regularly bathe in very used water.
Ask about your inside.
Would you like to take a look?
No.
No, that's okay.
Yeah, I'm okay.
It's okay. It's okay. Okay, so look, here's the plan. How do we pitch this to the kitchen staff? Do you say you're just gonna go in and help them with the rush, and then you just cook our food and then you leave and come eat with us?
Sure. I mean, I could just say I'm gonna cook a bussin' meal.
You think they'll let you?
I think so. Look at me. You would trust me in the kitchen, yeah?
You don't have
Who's
the
gonna
hat
stuff
yet,
a
do you?
giant toe?
We need to get you a chef hat.
Trust me. I'm gonna like flick around the cooking pot in my finger with accurate precision. Just, I'm ready.
Oh yeah. Go ahead and roll me a performance check.
Go for it. Do I get my proficiency bonus because it's cook utensils?
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
And
why
I
not?
am proficient in cook utensils.
Yeah, let's see it. What are you
All right.
what are you rolling?
I'll roll performance or my cook utensils. I
All
can do
right,
either
I'm
one.
back.
Performance.
Sorry about that, guys. What's up?
Hold on.
Shadow,
Sorry.
we're trying to see how busting his cooking moves are.
Real quick,
so
I'm
it's
the
a
DM for a
plus-
sec.
Is he in the
It's
kitchen?
basically a +4. Not yet. No.
Ooh,
Okay.
It's technically a +4 because I'm +3 proficient with cook utensils.
So a 19.
Yes. And I just whip around my pot between my fingers and like it's a knife. It's
Is he
fucking.
hibachi chefing this on like the tavern table here?
Yeah, he is pretty much.
Okay.
I think we're gonna try and convince the kitchen staff to allow Mossback to cook our food.
Okay. You kind of
I
wave
was-
over a waitress, and you see her come over. Need to order something else, you lot.
I'd like to cook. I'm gonna bang my fist lightly on the table.
Okay.
If you would allow me, I'm quite proficient.
There's still a spinning pot on the table, and she looks at it, looks at you. You gonna pay for ingredients?
Oh shit! How much?
I don't know. Hang on one sec. And she kind of like goes in the back.
Enough for me and these 4 or 5. I'm not too sure. I think Hob went to bed, or Yuma went to bed, so that'd be 4.
You see her kind of like talking through like the
So
kitchen
5 total.
window to like a chef back there. And he like kind of like looks over at you guys oddly, looks back at her and like shrugs, like gestures, and he walks back to you. He's like, well, you can borrow the facilities and any ingredients you want for, we'll say, 1 gold.
Oh shit! Oh my god!
I put a gold on the table.
Yeah, I was about to say if one of you could spot me, I am broke. I have nothing. That'll do. Here you go. All right.
Chef said kitchen is yours, I guess. Good luck.
I'm gonna pick up my tools, crack my long neck, just
Better be
crack my
good.
fingers. Oh yes, you have. Is there like a window to see where the chef's working?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I want to be right there.
Okay.
I want to.
rev up those fryers. Mossberg's inbound.
Oh yes, clear the way. I am going to cook.
You see, like all the kitchen staff kind of like look at each other and like take a step back from you, and you have like an entire corner of the kitchen to yourself, and they're all kind of just like watching you right now as you get like set up. All right, let's roll. How much of a performance do you want this to be?
Well, I'm proficient in cook utensils. I don't know how much that values into it.
I want to say. How much?
And I'm also. I took the feat of chef, so.
Yeah, how extravagant do you want to be? Are you cooking a meal, or are you cooking a meal?
Well, I wanna I'm going for whether it's like if the little bit of meat, like either steak or chicken or pork, whatever, even if it's a small portion, and then potatoes and a side of vegetables, and
Okay.
then I've got the seasoning handled. I don't need their seasoning.
Okay, go ahead and roll me.
And I'm gonna look at their knife and I'm just gonna pick it up and be like, oh, I don't need this. Toss it to the side and flick out one of my claws.
That's definitely within health code. Go ahead and roll a nature, and then add your proficiency bonus again on top of it.
Oh, we're. Oh, come on, please. Yes.
My God.
Yes. And that's also a +3, so it's a 25. Forgot to add.
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
25.
Through the window, due to Mossback's stature, you don't really see him per se. You see like the tip of his head in a shell, but you see ingredients flying through the air. You hear crashes and chopping noises and like burners screaming back there. At a certain point, you think you like see part of a fire break out, and then it gets put out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mossback, when you finish the dish, you're like, and done. And you look over and you see like some of the kitchen staff are like just open mouth staring at you.
I'm breathing heavy, just yes. And then I'm gonna pick off a bigger chunk of moss from my back, get it scrumpled up and put it to the side into like a little cup. And then I'm gonna and also I very much season this with various different types of moss that I've used previously on this.
Okay.
Little bits of green and even purple. Just I'm gonna take all 4, put them on. To put 2 plates on my left arm, 2 plates on my right arm, and I'm gonna balance a plate on my head.
You see Mossback emerge from the kitchen doors, victorious, a knight in shining armor, as he proudly strides towards you guys and lays the dishes down at your booth table.
What do we have?
It smells amazing.
I call this the filet min moss.
Okay,
And then I'm going to. It is. What kind of meat would it be? What would we have available?
Don't ask that question.
I understood. It's a fillet of assorted meats and some potatoes grilled and boiled, then grilled in the meat of the and the juice of the sauce. and then some assorted vegetables, mostly Brussels sprouts, topped with some seasoning from the back of my shell. And for some extra, I have a little bit of special right here, and I reach my hand in, pull out the little cup with the special moss, and cover, like, kind of filter it through my fingers, and go to, like, spread it over. This is, you tell me how much. This shit's bussin', trust me.
Say when.
Say when.
Yeah, but you know better than I how much is a good amount. Go ahead.
I'll shake it over for 2 seconds, and then I'll look over to Pierre. How much for you?
Just hold his hand up.
I'll put some in his hand.
Not like that.
Oh.
Like, stop. Like,
Oh, okay. Understood. Appalachia.
He's mesmerized by the food.
I'll just put a little bit and move on, and I know Mr. Cyrus is not here, so I'll put a little bit for him, and then whatever's left, I dump the rest of that shit on mine.
All
Dig
right.
in, please. Enjoy. Oh, wait. Oh, before I do that, actually, I will also... I will cast Purify Food and Drink. So all non-magical food and drink within 5 feet are purified and rendered free of poison and disease.
Cool.
Put on a circle, but yeah, get rid of that.
You guys go ahead and eat up, and it is probably the best single meal that you have ever had in your entire life.
Moss back.
Everything
moss.
is just perfect.
Moss back. Chef Moss.
Yes, I know.
Chef Moss.
I know.
Chef
Delectable.
Moss.
Honestly, this is the best shit I've ever had either. I was kind of winging it.
Oh, you could wing it any day, buddy. Oh, this is so good. Oh.
Okay. Gonna pause that one there. All of you that have partaken in this meal receive a D6 inspiration dice.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, right. My chef feat.
You
do
can't
we mark
overload
that?
on these, but if you take it, so he has cooked a good meal for you, and this inspiration dice will now stay with you until you use it the next time. But you can never have more than one. So it's probably better to use it when you need it.
Welp. And I had to show off for the fans. Honestly, they never let me used to cook this kind of food, but I tried my best with what I had. I always had a calling, though.
Who was they?
Just again, the people I used to work with. I was hired help, and then I turned into just kind of a chef slash purifier of the foods.
Right, I got that.
I'm
but,
not really allowed to work with them anymore.
Who hired you?
I guess hired's a bad word for it. More like I was owned. But that's the past now. Hopefully it stays that way. Although I guess, the world's gonna end. Just whisper it.
Yeah, but this food's really good. So, good stuff.
Well, hopefully I get opportunity to cook more for you in the future. And just for myself, because that was really fun. I'm just gonna
any-
eat half, and then I'm gonna hold on to the rest. Do you know where Yuma's room is?
You
Nope.
do.
Oh.
It is in the. Well, I mean, it's in the same. You guys have a suite together, essentially.
Oh. I'll be back, and then I'm probably going to head out for the night. But I'll be here in the morn. I'm going to very totally subtly wink at Zeph.
Wink at who? Oh,
At Zeph.
okay.
Okay, I understand.
And then I'm going to head over to the room and knock lightly on the door. Yuma, get your ass up!
Did you go to my room?
Yeah, I knocked on the door lightly, but then I somewhat yelled, "Get your ass up!"
What time is it? Is this recent?
It's been like 3 hours.
Okay, I get up. I open the door.
A very bedraggled, sleepy-eyed Yuma answers the door.
What?
I brought you some grub that I made, and I thought you should try it. I totally didn't forget to make you some. Here you go. This is a half-eaten plate of food. I used a new fork every time I took a bite, so don't worry.
So Yuma's gonna take the plate, and then put it on a little table by the door, and then close the door, and then go back to bed.
What a fine young girl.
I'm like,
I don't.
Okay.
Nope. That's just me. And then I will.
As you go to go back to bed, Yuma, the food smells really good.
No, I don't want exhaustion level 2. You don't put that curse on me, Ricky Bobby.
I will then head out, and you all have a fantastic night. Sleep well.
See you later, Mouse.
Also, at some point, I filled up my water canteen like as full as I could. And I will leave.
Okay.
When he leaves, turn to Zeph. Be like, so are you into turtles?
Well, are you into vampires?
Yeah, I'd like to know what that wink was about.
I mean,
we'll
kinda.
We'll get to it. I mean, but,
Kinda.
you know, just
Oh my
something. He was just telling me I needed to go to the infirmary. That's all.
Jesus.
Why? Are you
You
injured?
got some kind of
They have a really hard time cleaning up all of the blood spills and such. So I go down there and volunteer my time to help them out. It's just my way of giving back.
Make a
To
deception.
who?
Way ahead of you. 6.
Can I make an insight?
Oh yeah.
It's probably below your passive.
Can I as well, since I'm questioning it as well?
Yep.
I mean, I guess it doesn't matter, but
Hey Cyrus, he's lying through his teeth right now. Very shittily
perception,
too.
right?
No, insight.
Insight.
You stealing drugs
Yeah.
from the
No, I'm not.
infirmary?
19.
No, I'm not stealing drugs from the infirmary. I wouldn't do that. I'm simply down there to just help them. It gets dirty,
Yeah.
and I'm cleaning.
Bullshit.
Help 'em with what?
They're giving you something.
No, they don't give me anything. I just, requisition the stuff that they were going to throw away.
He does not. He is definitely there for something.
Are you a vampire?
No, I'm not a freaking. Says you, all right. No, I'm
Well,
not.
yeah, I openly admit it.
They just it gets very dirty, and they're very busy, and I like to be down there to help get rid of some of the waste.
No, but you said requisition it.
I didn't say requisition. No, that word didn't from my mouth.
He said requisition.
Why?
would never do that.
Why are you
He
taking
would
the
do
blood?
that.
I didn't ever say I was taking blood. That's preposterous. I don't know.
He said he was taking blood.
I just. Why don't you mind your business, vampire, and stay away?
I didn't stay away.
Who's that now?
And
Who's talking?
Zeph is now Zeph's visibly upset, and he'll slam his fist out on the table and walk away like a angsty teen.
He trips on a stool.
I'll get up and I'll kick the stool away from me and then stomp away.
He breaks his foot.
But you know my destination.
It's the infirmary.
It is.
What one will
Alright.
do for knowledge.
What are you guys doing before you turn in for the night? Some of you have already turned in. Some of you are on the way to turning in. I think unaccounted for Cyrus. What are you doing? Pierre, what are you doing? Apalaki, and then Zeph, we're gonna get to you.
Alright, before I split off to go to my room, I'm gonna look at Cyrus and say, good farting in the fart pit. And then I'm going to go...
You are right about that.
I'm gonna go, sleep with my sword ready. And put the book I stole right where the guy appeared last night.
Okay. Cyrus, what are you doing?
Oh man, I'm so hungry now. I'll probably finish up, eating, head back to my room. Definitely, Cyrus is just trying to he'll get back to his room and he'll just start checking himself and really making sure that, he's not going to hurt her. Yeah. It's like, what is going on? What just happened to me?
Everything seems pretty normal so far.
I kind of look at his hand, and is the shaking intensified?
Make a perception.
It's a 7.
You think it's maybe a little better. Just a little bit.
Okay. And then he'll just kind of stop thinking about it and try to go to bed.
All right. Zeph, let's get this over with. What are you doing?
As I approach the infirmary, does it appear busy or not so busy?
Not so busy. Teleporter's still been down, and Yuma unfucked a lot of the situation the other night.
Okay, we talking like 50%, like 25%, full?
25%.
Okay, would there happen to be any, scrubs lying around I could throw on as to not dirty my own clothes?
Make a perception.
Dirty 20?
Yeah, there's a little laundry area on the way into the infirmary, kind of like a mudroom type setup almost. And there are some open scrubs in some of the drying racks.
Okay, I will toss the set on and go in there, and I will spend approximately 20 minutes legitimately trying to put things where it looks like they belong and cleaning to not toss anybody onto my track.
Covering your bases. I like it. Okay.
And then I will attempt to find my second or third 5-gallon bucket for the night, and I will field requisition as much blood as I could.
There's no blood actively being poured out here. Everyone's been stabilized.
Are there any corpses?
No.
No dead. Okay. Okay. So I'll go up to one of the medical staff members.
Uh-huh.
Is there anyone in particular that piques my interest?
There's a lead cleric that's kind of doing his rounds around for the night as things wind down.
Okay, I'll go up to him. Excuse me, sir?
Yes, young man. Can I help you? Are you in need? Oh, and he looks at your scrubs. Are you one of the new staff? I'm sorry, I can't keep track of all of them these days. In and out the door,
It's quite all right, sir. Arlington tasked me with helping clean the room for the dead, but I can't seem to find it. It's my first day.
Make a deception.
That's good, though. Advantage.
With you already being there and helping out, I'll give it to you. Yeah, you covered your tracks.
Right,
you covered the tracks.
Right. 17.
You said Arlo, right?
Yeah, I'm terrible with names. My apologies.
It's fine. I know. In and out the door, like I said. If Arlo set you to the test, then he kind of gestures out to the hallway. Go down 2 doors and take a left down some stairs. We have a refrigeration spell ongoing down there. It's expensive to run, but don't want the smell in the guild,
Yes. Your name? I'm sorry.
Peter.
Thank you, Peter. You've been a great help. I'll get to it immediately.
Of course. Go with the blessing, child.
You as well. And I'll make my way that direction.
You go down 2 doors, kind of take a left, go down a small staircase. And as you kind of open the door, you see a morgue filled with bodies.
Ooh.
It's cold down here.
Okay.
Oh Jesus.
We'll try and find the freshest dead and do my thing.
And do your thing you do. This late at night, no one's coming into the morgue, and you are left uninterrupted to obtain pretty much whatever blood amount that you want here.
I will attempt to obtain, let's do 2 5-gallon buckets, 1 for each hand. If there are any obvious blood messes or stains down here, I would also like to clean those while I'm down here.
Okay.
And then
you clean up a couple stains, and you fill up 2 5-gallon buckets, kind of like put a cloth over them.
Is there a back way out of here that I may be familiar?
There is like another staircase leading up the other side, and you come out in a small alleyway behind the guild, and you see that there are like corpse carts kind of like parked out here.
Okay, very good. I will take the scrubs off, and I will lay them over the top of the buckets as to not let it be known what I'm carrying.
Okay.
And I will make my way to the tree.
Okay. What are you doing once you get to the tree? You are once again left uninterrupted as the few gangbangers that do try to approach you notice what you are carrying and go the other fucking way.
Would these happen to be the same gangbangers as last time?
They are, actually, yeah.
I'll kind of flash like a sly smile and like nod my head in like a don't mess with me kind of way.
They do not meet your gaze.
When I arrive there, is Moss back home?
Oh yeah.
I'll do like a fancy knock on the door that like a random person wouldn't do.
It's not really a door. There's a rubble, and then there's like a light, like cloak over where the hole is.
Moss, you hear Zeph making knocking noises with his mouth outside. The fuck?
Oh shit!
It's me.
Oh! I'll go in and take the cloak off. Come.
And I will mosey in there and.
Oh my God! What the fuck? How did you get all of that?
Look what I got, Moss back!
Oh my Jesus!
Are you not so excited?
I have so many mixed emotions.
This is gonna be great. Do you think this is a good idea? I don't think we ever stopped to ask that. Is this a good idea?
I mean, so when I touched the tree before, when you did the other amount of blood, it felt like the tree felt better. So it's helping the tree, but I don't know how I feel about having people who are hurt using their blood, and like it's weird. I don't know. I mean, the tree attacked you. It's not really what I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, we could try this one more time, and maybe this amount will give us a seed, and then we're good.
Right. I think I have a way to do this. Hang on, let me focus for a second. I'll set the blood down in a far corner away from the tree, and I'll cast a 2nd level augury. I'll receive an omen from an otherworldly entity about the results of a course of action I plan to take within the next 30 minutes. The DM will choose the omen. Wheel is good, woe is bad. Wheel and woe is it's good and bad. Indifference is whatever I'm doing is neither good nor bad.
Okay. Oh, this is perfect.
Oh boy.
Okay. As you like cast the spell, you feel a familiar sensation heat up across your neck. And you look down at the glowing necklace as you hear a voice next to you go, "Oh, what the fuck are you doing?" You look over and a familiar red-skinned gentleman, well-dressed, is like staring up at the tree with like his mouth hanging open.
It's you again.
Do I
Okay,
see?
I'm gonna be honest with this one, kid. Didn't expect that.
Didn't expect that, or didn't expect that out of me, or...
I'm gonna go with D, all the above. And he starts like walking around the tree.
Do I see this guy?
Yeah.
So you...
What the? Who the? You brought someone?
No, I didn't bring anybody. What do you mean?
Mossback, you do remember this is the fiendish entity that was at that church down in the Vale.
Yeah. What are you doing here? And step away from my tree.
Hey, you're the one that called me. As he continues, just kind of circling it, looking at it.
So you
What in
did
the
call him.
hell are you growing?
It's just a tree. It was here.
He looks over at the blood, looks at the tree with the red leaves. I don't think it's a tree.
What is
Or I don't think it's a regular tree.
What is it then?
I don't know everything.
You're
Give me a
supposed
minute.
to.
He kind of like leans in, kind of sniffs it a little bit. Are you feeding it blood?
Well, it didn't seem to like anything else, so yeah.
I mean, I've given it water, but it's never like the same effect. It keeps it sustained, but nowhere near does it have the same results.
Huh. And it likes the blood?
It loves it, and I'll take one of the 5-gallon buckets, and I'll do the old plank trick again.
As you put this on the edge of the plank, you see another limb shoot out and instantly like punch through the bucket, drawing the blood in. And you see like the devil leap backwards, like, what the fuck?
So it's normal, it does that.
Well, I guess it's normal now, as I've never had this much.
So do you think we give it the other bucket too?
Okay, pause here. Where did you find this tree?
Right here. It was just the tree at the time. And then, I started to help it survive, and I tried to really reach out to it. And I had a cut on my face earlier from the day, and when I reached out to it, the blood came off my forehead and helped supplant the tree. It was like magic.
You see him kind of like look at the tree, look at the blood bucket, look at the tree, look at the blood bucket. Yeah, I say fuck it, we do it.
Okay, and I'll
Let's see what
hand the
happens.
bucket of I'll hand the bucket of blood to him to give it to the tree.
I'm not touching it.
What do you mean? We do this every night.
It's a blood-sucking tree. I'm not fucking touching that. You touch it.
You're telling me you got blood in you?
Give me the bucket. I want to try something.
Okay, here.
So before I tip it over, I want to cast my druid craft using the bucket instead of my own blood.
Okay.
And I just want to see if I can give it to it magically and more calmly
Okay.
than it just reaching out and piercing the bucket.
You watch as the blood seeps out of the bucket into the ground and around the base of the tree and sinks in. You watch an entire another limb kind of slowly start sprouting some buds as they turn to tinge red. You see the devil kind of look back at you. We need more blood.
Okay. Stop it. Wait. Hold on. What is going on?
You
Because
obviously know more than us, so...
because here's the thing. It's a tree. if I could ask Mr. Fiend thing, the grass, is the grass normal? Because I've given the grass some blood every once in a while, but mostly water, but it doesn't fucking try and eat me.
He kind of looks at the grass. I mean, it looks like normal grass.
Okay, watch this. I cast Druidcraft again and cut open my hand and make a flower blossom.
Okay. That's not normal.
But I can do this elsewhere too. Like on the ground. But I will say when I was in the cursed lands or whatever, it took a lot more blood.
You see him like his gaze instantly like shoots to you. But you said it worked.
Yes. It took a lot more out of me than when I'm in here, but it worked. But the tree is different, no? The grass, I've never really seen much grass. So.
How did you come about your powers, old one?
Well, I was coming back from a usual beatdown that I receive, and I was just kind of wandering the streets, and I just, always had a curious mind and needed a place to hide out, and I found this, crumbled building and went inside, and I saw this tree, a little bit smaller, much smaller than it is now, and it looked hurt like me. And I just wanted to help it, and I felt like it wanted help. And so I helped it. I brought it whatever water I could find and whatever else, and then one day after a beating or two, I was still beating when I came here. Willing it to be better, blood fell into it, and but it was floating, like as if I was controlling where the blood went. More things blossomed.
I have some ideas and sources I could look into. What is my help worth to you?
Why
I scratch
should we
your back,
trust
you scratch my back.
Why should we trust you?
Hey, I'm the one here offering help, alright? You cast the spell, not me.
It was supposed to be a one-word response.
Well, I mean, like, I might have interpreted it that way. I mean, you rang the fucking doorbell. Who am I to deny, a little conversation between friends, right?
What do you want?
Just a little favor. That's all.
Which is?
You see him kind of reach into his pocket and pull out a small, looks like locket, maybe? Nothing big at all. I just need you to present this to your little purple-scaled friend.
And you want us to do this, why?
Keep getting roped into this bullshit.
Every time.
I mean,
That business is between me and her. But it's nothing that will hurt her.
I insight that.
Yeah, me
The
too.
inside.
Yeah, that's fucking sus.
I got a 4.
Okay.
Hold on, I'm about to go crazy. I didn't go that much crazier.
He seems to be telling the
13.
truth.
Alright, red one.
Think of it as just me presenting a little calling card.
And what do we get in return? You're gonna do research on what this might be?
Yeah. I help you, you help me.
And when do we expect to hear back?
I can't give you an exact timeline. I mean, this is... He kind of, like, gestures at the tree, still sucking blood to the ground. I don't think exactly fiendish in nature, but, I'll do my best.
Don't you have a higher up you can ask that, knows more? Can I speak to the manager?
That would be a lot more of a costly ask. Are you willing to pay?
Depends on the price.
We will say a major favor owed in the future then.
I get results when.
No more than 2 days.
Ooh. Allow me to confer with my client.
Client?
My partner, I should say. But not partner like that. Like he's like we're. You know what I mean.
To each their own.
I'm gonna wink at Zeph.
He's getting very mixed signals now.
What do you think, Mossback?
Well, if he says he's not gonna hurt him, I kind of believe him. I mean, to be honest, he probably could have fucked us up in that cave that one time.
True. Okay. I believe, I don't think he has ill intentions for Yuma. I don't. But what about the big favor? What do you think of that? Okay, we can have results in 2 days, Mossback.
Big favor. And what if he requires a death of a person? Is it that worth it?
Well, we have to ask. Obviously, we're not going to kill Yuma. Yuma's cool.
Well, I don't think he's going to tell us the favor unless we commit to whatever the favor may be.
Redman,
Yes.
we wouldn't have to, like, murder anybody, would we?
It depends on what the favor could entitle in the future. I mean, you wouldn't have to murder any good people, probably.
Good people. Do you decide the good, or do we?
I mean, that's open to interpretation. I will say you won't have to murder the purple-scaled one. Is that fair?
I'll kind of, like, meet a gaze with Mossback and, like, shrug my shoulders.
Yeah, I thought I was dealing with the devil when I was working with you, and now we're literally dealing with a devil.
I have my ways of, fun things happening to us. But hey, on the bright side, Mossback, we figure out the tree. And maybe, Redman, do you think that you can show him how to get a new tree somewhere else?
That's a possibility.
The possibility, Mossback.
Fuck, this is not good for my mental health right now.
Okay, but look, it's for research, okay? We have to do this because this may be the only way for humanity to come back.
TikTok spells fading.
I'm in. Count me in.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, fuck. Oh, man. Fuck it. For the tree and for the prosperity of the grove.
We're in, Redman. We're in.
You see, like, a piece of parchment appears in his hands. All right, just sign right here, and we are in business.
Oh, Jesus.
How long is this piece of paper?
It's decent sized. I mean, it's a normal kind of contract length here.
All right, I'm your client now. I can't fucking read. You need to read the shit out of that.
I would like to read the document in its entirety before signing it.
Okay. You read the document. It is a simple work clause where you would owe one favor to the client, which in this case would be Lachlan, in exchange for his continued research into the subject of, it just says tree. Failure to, by any party, to do the wishes of the contract will result in damnation and forfeit of their soul.
Oh my God!
I would like to look to Lachlan. The terms of this do not seem absolutely correct, Lachlan.
How so?
It just says that you're just gonna look at the tree.
The contract states, I will do my utmost to continue research into the tree.
I would like it rephrased to say that you will even go to your superior, who may have more information, and I get results within 2 days, or no deal.
Fine. You see the contract rewrite that he will talk to his superior and try and obtain information on the time basis of 2 days, at which 2 days he'll present whatever findings that he is currently having.
You will talk to your superior about this tree right in front of us in particular that sucks blood, and get results to me in 2 days.
Don't push it, Zeph. Be careful.
Oh, I know what I'm doing.
You see, he kind of smiles at you. I like you. You know how to play the game. And the contract rewrites that he will talk to his superior within 2 days and bring you the results of his talk and findings within 2 days.
About this specific tree right in front of us that sucks blood.
About the specific tree in front of you that sucks blood.
What do you
You
think,
signed it first,
Mossback?
Zeph.
What do you think, Mossback?
You signed it first.
It's your tree. You said it first.
No, okay, all right. I don't sign shit. I do it the way the family does it, and I cut open my hand and I put it out.
See Lachlan kind of shrug. Fuck it, that'll work. And he like draws a trickle of blood onto the paper, and you watch as the blood kind of hits the paper. It goes into your own signature.
That'll do for now. Zeph, you better sign this fucking contract, or I swear to God.
I will like take a minute and look at the contract. And nothing bad will come about this, right? If I sign this, right?
Zeph, I swear to fuck.
Depends on your definition of bad. Bad to you? Probably not.
Oh. Mossback,
What?
can you feed the tree again?
Right now.
Yes.
I will go over with the already cut hand and kind of squeeze a bit more out and cast Druidcraft one more time.
No Druidcraft, no Druidcraft. Just let it bite you.
Just regular blood. But only a few drops.
Does it try to attack him?
It does not.
Oh. Oh.
30
Okay.
seconds.
I'm gonna go up there and I'm going to jab the dagger into my right forearm and like try and pour blood onto this tree.
The moment the blood hits the tree, you watch as the limb shoots out and like wraps your forearm. You're now caught again.
Okay, I will reach out with my other hand and I will sign with my wizardly quill my name on the paper and then tell Lachlan that he needs to get me freed. If he wants his favor, he has to free me.
The things I do for contracts. And you watch him kind of wave his hand, and the tree, like, struggles for a minute, and you watch his brow kind of, like, furrow as he kind of cocks his head.
As he's doing this, I'm going to wave the feather of my wizardly quill over the contract and try to erase what I wrote without him seeing.
Make a sleight of hand.
Oh my, what have I done?
Oh no! 10!
Is it sleight of hand because it's an effect of the quill? Like he activates the quill and the text disappears. Is that sleight of hand still?
You watch as he is like focused on the tree, and he waves his hand again and like clenches his fist as slowly the tree branches let go of your arm. That's slightly concerning.
Thank you, Lachlan.
We have a deal.
Indeed.
And the contract furls itself back up. Gentlemen, I will see you in 2 days. And you see him disappear in like a ring of hellfire.
Mossback, I'm so fucked.
I cannot fucking believe you right now.
I erased my name from the contract.
You did what?
I have this quill, and when I write my name on something with this quill, if I wave the feather over it... Wait, he's not here, is he?
You don't think so?
I can erase my name.
I sure hope he's not listening in on your conversation.
Get the fuck out of my house right now. You need to get out, or I might do something you will regret.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I won't regret it. Just get the fuck out.
I will, like, scurry out of this thing and go back to my room.
This is either the most five-head thing I've ever seen you do in a D&D game, Cardiac, or this is the stupidest thing I've ever seen you do. There's no in between here.
Yeah.
Dude, I'd much rather be a vampire than this. This is not my cup of tea.
Oh boy.
I'm going to bed, bro.
And the party retires back to their rooms for the night. All right.
It's on a nice little walk.
You do pass a location on your walk, Appalachia, on your way kind of back to your room for the night. It is still there in disrepair, but not boarded up and still possibly usable.
Very good.
All right, cracks DM's fingers here. As you are all sleeping for the night, Cyrus,
Yeah.
you feel a presence tug you from your sleep that night in your room. You kind of slowly open your eyes. You hear the sound of rainfall outside. Let me pull up. Hang on, I got to get the track here. Got to be perfect.
Gotta set the scene, set the mood.
Light a couple
Just shut
candles,
your
throw some
mouth.
roses around.
There we go. Oh yeah. Thank you, Sirenscape. You kind of like sit up in your bed.
Oh.
You see a darkened figure kind of like sitting in the windowsill of your room. Like one leg kind of like lazily dangling down and the other like propped up on the windowsill itself, watching as the rain falls outside. We need to talk.
Yes, we do.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. How do we go about fixing it?
Well, you see, that's the issue here. I don't know. We you see, when a vampire reaches a certain level of pure-bloodedness, there are certain, we can say, drives that are kind of built into us for survival. And this, she kind of, you see a hand kind of gesture at you. The kind of result of that, built into us to kind of seek out protectors and champions. And, well, you can kind of see how that went.
Yes.
Look, I won't be the first one to pretend that my family are good people. Probably the exact opposite. My mother is a raging sociopath that is probably doing more to undo everything here than she is to help. But it's still family, you know. And
Yes.
that puts us in a very tenuous situation here. Tenuous.
Well, at least you have a family.
You don't?
I was taken from them.
Ah. Yes, I can see how that would affect some things here.
Look, I don't, truthfully, I don't mind the effects. I need to know if I'm going to lose control, when I'm going to lose control, and if I can cover it up.
No, well, I promise I won't make you do anything. I won't do that, but we are on a bit of a timer here.
What does that mean?
Well, you see, the reason that it'd be so bad that if, my family found out, this is the kind of first step into induction into the family, you could say. When you are of a pure lineage and line, if you want to take someone else into the family, you make them a thrall. And after 30 days, it's permanent. And you would fully ascend into one. It's a hierarchy.
Yes.
You still have to obey the orders of whoever the progenitor is of the line, and in that case, it would be Mom. So, you see the issue here.
Yes. Well, to be honest with you, I haven't had anything to dedicate my life to. Because my life was taken from me up until like a week ago. So there's no way to remove it?
I don't know. I've never really looked into it. I didn't think it'd be an issue. So
if we can't get rid of it, then perhaps I embrace it.
Then you will die. When you would fully be inducted into the line, she would know. We're very lucky that she didn't realize what it was in the moment. It was too new still. If you come anywhere near her again, she will. And she's very protective of the family lineage and keeping blood pure in the line. And I don't think she'd take too kindly to you. So, yeah.
Well, perhaps an oath.
Look, Cyrus, you don't want this. You don't want this life. You most definitely don't want a life serving her. A lot worse than you think it could be.
Well, the world could end within the next couple days. And frankly, it sounds like the time frame for this will last a little bit longer than the end of the world, so might as well stick with it.
Well, to the uncertain future. And you see her kind of throw something your way, and you kind of like catch it out of instinct, and you see a small vial of blood kind of settle into the palm of your hand. When you look up, the figure in the windowsill is gone.
I will throw it in my pocket and go to bed.
Alrighty. You all awaken the next morning feeling refreshed and ready to take on the day. Yuma, you no longer have a point of exhaustion.
Yippee!
Yippee! And you are all probably gathering down in the tavern below to start your morning with a nice breakfast. Give me 20 seconds.
Oh yeah, long rests. Long rest.
Boys, I think I screwed up really badly.
You think?
He's not gonna reread that at all, no.
Poor chef. He makes a meal.
He's pissed. He is pissed.
Makes a meal and then gets signed into a contract with the devil alone.
Oh, Zeph, you sweet summer child.
I'm not a day over 18. I don't know any better.
You young bucks always trying to do the fancy walking and talking. You should just get down to rustling.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
All right. As you guys are all kind of enjoying your breakfast that morning, you see two figures kind of making their way through the tavern towards you. One is the very memorable form of Vivian, kind of like weaving through the tables. People are like nodding, waving, and saying hi to her, and you see her kind of smiling and like greeting people as she walks through. And another gray cloaked figure is like stiffly moving behind her. You see them kind of like smile at a few more people and then kind of slowly make their way to you guys and slide in next to you at the booth. See Vivian kind of look at you. Well, how did the expedition go yesterday? I trust no hangups. Everything went good.
yes, no hang-ups at all.
Mm-hmm.
Quick
Good.
spa, but it wasn't too bad.
Good. Then we can proceed with the plan then. And you see the gray cloaked figure kind of like raise her head up towards you guys, and you see a very gaunt looking and tired Dawn kind of meet your gaze. I want to start with saying I'm very sorry about what happened. I really appreciate everything that you guys did in keeping things quiet. I know it's a delicate situation. I really appreciate it. Not a lot of true friends I could call in the guild here, and you see her kind of like get flustered and like look back down.
You're fine. Thank you for your apology, but I think most of us here are just trying to do what we can to help.
You see her kind of like nod and just start picking at her food.
Yuma takes out the 3 vials of water and the pouch of powdered silver and says, speaking of help, while we were doing research, it was suggested that holy water might be of some help.
Yes, Dad used to use that back in the day to kind of get me through some of my worst days. But I didn't think that he had any more. You found some?
I can make some.
You can.
We'd have to go to the abandoned temple. Unfortunately, I don't believe my deity would be of much use in this situation. But if we can make it to the abandoned temple, I should be able to consecrate some there.
That would be amazing. Thank you. I know where the temple is, and I know it's not an easy journey there. And then you see her kind of like wince as she lifts her fork up. I'm not exactly in a back to fighting fit here, so fortunately I think this might be on you guys. Just a little longer, I promise. And then I can help. I will help.
Can't be any worse than down there.
Yeah, you got that right. See, Vivian kind of pipes up. On the topic of that, Kane has the teleporter back up and functional now. So at least we can limp things along for a little longer here. But I would advise maybe Temple first and then Vale second here.
That would be preferred, I think. Are we sure that the teleporter is not going to just throw us off course again?
That I have no idea. He assures us that it should be functioning as normal, but we all know how that goes.
Where is the floating city in relation to the teleport circle on the ground?
You're not exactly sure.
Can you not see it from the Vale? Is it like miles?
No, it's up in the clouds.
Oh, so it's super high up. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
You couldn't see it at all?
Uh-uh.
I'm wondering if I could just sort of jump off instead of teleporting.
Probably wouldn't recommend that.
I mean, I can fly.
Well, anyways, is there any way that I can help in the meantime while you kind of set out for the temple? This is Vivian talking.
I'm not sure. I think we're all pretty much back in shape and rested, and we appreciate your generosity with letting us stay here.
Certainly.
If I might interject, I think maybe some extra rations and potions and gear might be beneficial to the party on our excursions.
I can make that happen. I'll see what I can do, what strings I can pull. Like I said, we got to keep things under lock and key for now, but I can maybe shift a few supplies around, give you guys a little bit more of an edge. Most of the priority is still going towards the Gatekeeper expedition, but I'll move some things around.
That would be mighty kind.
Anyways, I'll leave you guys to it. Wanted to say thank you and keep up the good work. Kind of stands and Dawn follows her and kind of gives you guys a nod, and you see both of them kind of like trek back out across the hall.
There's a lot going on. Is everyone okay? Is everyone fine? How's everyone taking this?
Mossback is just quiet.
Steph is as well.
As is Pierre.
No one's...
Yeah, it's certainly better than before the guild. I'll definitely say that.
I agree. Well, we're very quiet today. Look, okay, I'm fine. You know, my condition is okay. Like I think I'm okay. I didn't have any urges or anything, so y'all don't have to worry about me.
Well, I mean, me personally, not too worried about it. But if worse comes to worse, I will end you.
Jesus.
Oh, that's lovely. Okay, all right. Well, I'm gonna go to the bar. So if you need me or anything, just come see me, and I'll step up and walk away.
Yeah. Is there anything you guys want to do to prep for the morning, or how exactly are you planning out this expedition to the church, anyways?
Zeph will go to the bar.
Okay.
He's just gonna shoot whiskey a couple times,
Okay.
thinking of his mistakes he made last night.
Make sure the church that we're going to is not the church that we found before, right? This is supposed to be the church for Yuma's, or for Yuma, that we're going to find.
Negative. This is the final Church of the Dawn, Amera,
Okay,
that
okay.
burned about 25 years ago in the south end of the city. You've been informed that it is now currently under what is the headquarters of the current flesh stealer gang. So do you guys have a plan to get there, or what's going on here?
Got a couple ideas.
Well, as far as finding this church goes, I have spent some time before the guild days as a bit of a hired muscle for certain people. Take that as you will. But I might have an idea of at least where we can start.
Supposed to be underground, yeah?
That is correct.
Oh, no,
But
okay.
it's in the south end of the city.
I'll go where I'm needed.
You look over, and you guys are definitely getting the vibe from Mossback that he definitely woke up on the wrong side of the rock this morning. Wrong side of the shell? Whatever works for you. But who would be wanting to lead this kind of expedition here for this?
I have no idea where I'm going. But once again, I could pretend.
Well, I mean, like I said, I know where we can at least start. But seeing as this is somewhat of Yuma's quest, perhaps she should lead the party in as to what we do and how we do things.
Frankly, I agree.
Yuma, your thoughts on this?
I'm just trying to out of character. When did this church fall? I'm trying to remember if Yuma was here before the church fell.
It would have been early in your residence in the city, but yes, it fell about 25 years ago.
Oh, okay.
This was the final church.
Yeah. I mean, I remember where it used to be. The city's changed a lot since then.
Does Mossback have a vague idea? Or has he not been on that side of the city?
Not really that side of the city, and this is more of off your radar type thing.
Yeah.
I've stayed away from that side of the city after it was burnt down. But before it was burnt down, I knew how to get there, so I might be able to find it.
That's a start.
Yeah, maybe we'll get to a general vicinity and things will start to jog your memory.
All right. You guys kind of set out from the tavern and hit the city streets. You begin in the city center and start working your way south. What is the current kind of order here? Before we get out of like the safe area.
Seth will go the opposite end that Mossback is to just try and avoid him.
Oh yeah. I was already thinking. Yeah.
I guess Yuma will be in the front since
I'll
I'm
be
sort
in the
of
front.
navigating.
Yeah, Apalaki's gonna be alongside, since I'm kind of taking the guide position again.
Okay. The rest of you are towards the rear, more or less, I assume.
I'll walk with the child.
I'm right behind the two of them. The two front runners.
Okay. Those of you at the back, as you're kind of like going through the city center and leaving the guild here, go ahead and make me a perception check.
For Zeph.
3.
Dirty 20.
Pierre, as you're kind of walking along here towards the rear, you're kind of keeping an eye out, and you know how the streets work. You see a kind of dark cloaked figure shadowing you guys about a block back.
Okay. I'll head to the front of the group.
Okay.
Apple? Yeah?
Yeah.
How about we take a little detour here? You might know it. And I'll go off on one of the side streets.
Okay.
Looking for a passage to the underground.
Make a perception here. Or hang on, make an investigation with advantage. These are your streets.
$15.
Sure enough, he kind of takes you into an alley, and one of the grates is popped here, and it seems like this is a common foot traffic path. He kind of ushers you all in, and you all drop into kind of a sewer type thing. It's mostly dried up here, as it seems a lot of the kind of infrastructure in the city is long past crumbled and decayed. But you are now in the very, very top layer of the city underground. Now we're going to get into some rolls here, if you're going this way.
Boy.
Yuma's going to move back toward the middle of the group since she now has no idea how to navigate.
Okay. Whoever is leading this expedition, depending on who it is, let me know. That's going to depend on the rules that we have here.
I think it's me. Well, yeah, pretty much me now that Yuma's kind of out of her area.
Have you been down here before?
I mean, with my past, working for different groups and such, providing muscle, it is. I've been down here once or twice.
Okay. Make a history check. See if you can kind of remember some of the old pathways through here for the smuggling runs.
Nope, that is a 3.
Okay. After about a solid hour of wandering down here, you get the feeling that you're pretty lost. And you find yourself turned around, and you unintentionally end up going down another layer. Underneath the sewer level here, you're now getting into like some carved tunnels and like maintenance piping area, and it's getting darker. Who wants to make the second attempt here?
I thought you said this was a shortcut.
It was supposed to be.
Then why am I leading?
I'll do it. I'm adopting your accent. I'll do the second roll.
Okay. so far you passed a couple of like vagrant groups in the tunnels, but it's all been like 2 or 3 guys. They look rough cut and armed, but a group of your size so far they have left alone, but you're starting to feel a little bit on edge here. Go ahead and roll me a survival check with advantage. This is pushing the limits of even where you have gone, Pierre.
Natural 20.
Let's go. Nice.
Looking through some of the tunnels and connections here, you watch as Pierre, every now and then when you hit an intersection, he'll kind of kneel down and look at the wall near the intersection and trace his hands over it. You see him kind of nod and then pick directions based off of that. You don't know what he's referencing, though. Actually, I think, Cyrus, you would.
I would think.
You see a couple of markings on the tunnels here, and they also start making sense to you as you see kind of Pierre gauging them.
Would I have any familiarization of this area, or probably not?
You wouldn't. You just know
Yeah.
the language.
Okay.
Pierre, with your guidance, you are able to send back up another layer and avoid any direct trouble. You are now hitting south of the city. Every now and then you're now stumbling over maybe a corpse here. What looks like blood splatter across the wall here. And you're starting to feel like you're in more and more danger as you go farther in. Those of you at the back of the group, make another perception check.
Shortcut. No prying eyes.
Does that include Yuma?
You're back there now.
I was wondering if middle included back.
Solid 4.
8 for Zeph.
14.
Okay. As you go across the intersection, Yuma, you thought you saw a whisper of cloth in a tunnel back from you guys right before you rounded a corner.
Okay. I'm going to... not react. Nope,
Okay.
I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to keep moving.
Okay. You guys continue on for a little more ways here. Let me get one more roll here. Pierre, are you still leading the expedition?
Sure.
Go ahead and give me another survival with advantage.
$11.
11. As you guys go to another crossroad section of the sewer here, you stop the party as you hear a foot scuff somewhere in the darkness ahead. And then after that scuff, you hear all sound around the kind of sewers kind of die down.
There's something out there.
Is that a battle map?
Oh, it might be.
Oh no.
Hope it's not Lackland.
He's coming for you.
It's
I can
It's
load
dark
this.
in these sewers.
Goddamn.
There is.
I can't load it.
we have no visibility.
No
Yeah, I know.
combat,
Hang on.
no combat.
Hang on.
Give me my
That-
token.
Oh, turn on the light.
Where's the goddamn light, brother?
Let me get my lantern.
Damn it, Pierre. I knew we shouldn't have gone down this shortcut.
This
I'm
isn't
trying to
really a
load it now.
shortcut.
Beats being followed.
Hang on,
I think we're still being followed.
my foundry's bugged.
We'll be right back without technical difficulty.
And here's our scheduled 501st podcast commercial break brought to you by, I don't know, CC Driving.
Woo! Shout out.
Oh yeah.
Great
Thanks,
Shadow
Mom.
Legends.
I can't get back in Foundry.
What do you
Uh-oh.
mean?
It's just gray screened for me. I tried relaunching the browser and I can't get back in.
Can we
welcome.
try?
Wait, hang on.
maybe exiting?
Hang on. It's loading now. Come on, Foundry. Come on.
And here's time for our second commercial break brought to you by the proud members of our, I don't know, our artisan team. Woo! Actually, hey, let's give a good shout out. So Rinsler made this podcast, this season's logo. This the cool like mirrored effect. Oh my god, it is so good.
Yeah, it's a nice one. Thank you,
We'll have
Rinsler.
to post it. But yeah, thank you, Rinsler.
Yes, also on the topic of posting, check out our Discord for the podcast where you can see art and ask questions to us.
That is
about
true.
The characters and the story and everything.
Yeah. Get updates on lore drops, episode drops,
Drops.
drop drops.
In addition, and some of these people in this room don't even know about it yet.
Oh yeah.
But
Yeah.
we're thinking we're cooking a little bit. We might be putting out an additional like sub podcast of this D&D podcast, which is going to be a lot of discussion. It's going to be a lot of talking about the sessions, about the lore and everything. So if
Yep.
that's something that interests you, let us know. We'll put it out, but we might do it anyway.
We're gonna be calling it "Pulling Back the Veil."
That's a really good name, and to be honest with you,
Yeah, damn.
We didn't have
I
a name.
didn't have a name yet, so
Yeah, you're welcome.
I would love to do that.
Yes.
All right,
And if you want any specific questions, add them. We'll answer them.
yeah, we'll ask him on the podcast. That'd be actually great idea. Good idea. Okay,
Yeah.
continue.
Back into it. You guys have a dim radius of torchlight, as Appalachia is currently the one that is heading the expedition here. Actually, it should be here.
Oh, I have a lantern.
Here we go.
I can use the thing if you want.
Wow, look at the animations. Look at the
It's
water.
going crazy.
On this audio podcast. Wow.
Okay, just imagine like the water like looking all dirty, and it go whoosh, like that.
Oh.
And now there's just a giant blue circle on our screen.
I don't know what
Everyone
happened.
is actually dead. We're restarting the campaign. If you want to be a player, please reach out.
Oh.
Sorry, I pressed the
go-
template. Should I not have done that?
Yeah.
Go
Should not
into measurement tools, and you should see like a little box. Yeah, there you go.
All right, cool. All right, we should have it now. This is your current setup. Are you guys doing anything?
Can I move?
You have a single round here where you can move. Only one of you currently has light.
Okay. Hey, anybody got a way to light a torch?
I do.
Yep. Pull
Yeah.
out my tinderbox.
Please light this torch for me.
Or
I
tinderbolts.
cast Sacred
Hold on.
Flame on the torch.
I
What's
could turn
that
off
works
the
too.
torch.
what's directly behind me?
Darkness.
I mean, like, did we just came from that direction, or since I'm in the back?
Yeah, all you see is fucking darkness, dude. You're a human.
I throw my torch, my lit torch. Well, we'll land in water.
Yep.
It doesn't have like the sides with like the concrete.
Yeah. Make a roll a d20 for me.
Oh, frick.
High or low?
High. Low.
4. Splash.
You
Waste
see,
of a good torch.
You see the torch kind of go off in the darkness 10 feet and then go.
All right, I pull the second torch out that I picked up from the first teleporter.
Okay.
And repeat the process.
High or low?
Throw the
Cast
torch.
Sacred flame
Zip,
on the
what are you
torch.
doing back there?
You
This
cast
guy
Hi.
is an actual idiot.
I have a lantern.
You
Alright,
toss the
that's it.
torch and you get a faint bead of light here. Hang on.
Just say that's it, bro.
Hang on!
A 1-foot dim circle appears.
Ah.
Hey, what's up?
Who's that? Oh, it's a rat.
Oh,
See that thing?
Oh god, back to
Where'd it go?
Tarkov.
Oh shit.
It's went into the wall.
Wait, are those rats?
As you throw the torch,
bugs?
you see a hooded figure peering around the corner at you here. As you do, everyone roll initiative.
No, shoot. I was
Oh,
gonna,
oh,
I was gonna
shit.
converse
my.
my way out of that. No combat encounter.
DM, please start a combat encounter.
We are going. Yeah, hang on. I gotta get my people.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I just thought of something. Oh god.
Here, could I use that inspiration on my initiative?
Oh damn.
I don't know if you guys still have it. It might be out after a long rest.
You still have it. You just can't have more than one. Zeph, you're up first.
Oh wait, hold on.
Okay.
Oh.
Let's see. How heavy would you say the plank of wood behind me is?
It's like a thin 2x4 rotted.
5 pounds?
Yeah.
Catapult. At the gentleman that is creeping around the corner, I'm assuming like part of his head sticking out. I'm catapulting this fucking board right at his cranium. DC 14 dex save.
Okay. Uh, 16.
Okay. Oh, shoot.
Sorry, I never modified this. I need to. There you go.
Okay, so he takes half of 15.
Half of 15. All right, we'll round up and we'll go 8.
And I'll move 5, 10, 15 feet kind of towards the front of the party, away from him. That will end my turn.
Okay.
Blade Ward.
Blade Ward. Okay. Next up, you see a figure shoot out of the darkness here.
Towards the front of us.
10, 15, 20. And 25, 30. He is going to shoot a dart out at Pierre.
Oh, goodness.
18 to hit.
Beats.
Okay. And going to be 5 damage to you. And make a con save.
Eight.
You are now poisoned.
Oof. What does that mean?
I think you have
Oh, here it is.
disadvantage on pretty much a lot of shit.
Oh, dang.
So we'll read up on that.
Yeah, disadvantage.
All right, next one. Another cloaked individual come 1, 2, 3, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Another dart goes for Apalaki. Let's see here. Going to be 19 to hit. Avalaki?
Yeah, that hits. Sorry.
Okay.
I forgot I muted myself. Haha.
Going to be-
Interception.
You want to?
Yep.
All right, roll the d10. Ooh.
No damage.
No damage. You watch as the dart comes out, and even poisoned here flicks his sword out and deflects the round like mid hit here. Next up, Cyrus.
Seeing that there's more contact at the front here, I might just try to take out this guy behind. So I'm gonna wade through the water here and push up
Okay.
30 feet to that guy.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna swing
Go for it.
with my sword.
Ward.
It's an 11.
Swing.
11 misses.
Clank.
You watch as he parries it with a scimitar.
A scimitar.
You watch as
Okay.
the cloak kind of like falls back a little bit. You see a well-armored, leather-clad individual grin at you.
Oh my, he looked lovely.
Next up is his turn. He is going to multi-attack you.
Disadvantage because he has a concussion from a 2x4.
No. Back roll. Jesus Christ. 24 to hit.
No, not at all.
Okay.
Just kidding.
Almost got me there.
Yeah, bro, right here with the 25 AC.
That's crazy.
Why is there no...
Oh god, who the fuck are these people? Scimitars.
Sorry here.
What a shortcut.
That's what I said.
Four plus would be modifier. So it's going to be 8 damage on the first one.
Okay.
Second one. Natural 1.
Lovely.
You watch as this one you're able to manage to, like, as he goes to swing, you elbow him in the nose and he kind of reels back for a second. He is going to... No, that's it. That's it for this round. For him. They're filling you out here. They're filling you out. Next one. You watch another one emerge from the darkness. And this one will stop here. And is going to cast Hold Person on Zeph.
What do I need to do?
You need to roll a Wisdom saving throw.
4. 15. 1-5.
That succeeds. You shake off the effects of the spell, and you see him kind of like, ugh.
I'll flip him the bird.
I see.
It costs a reaction.
Go for it. You'll end up there. Mossback, you're up.
Okay. Do I get the feeling that Moonbeam would work in here?
There's no visible moon. Does it need it as a component?
Doesn't say it does.
But no, send it.
All right, then yeah, I will cast Moonbeam at 2nd level.
Okay.
Bada bing. Get both of those
Ooh.
guys. 13
All right.
Constitution saving throw.
Alright.
Shatter, it does not require actual moonlight to function.
Okay. First one is a 14.
That passes.
Second one.
That
13.
meets it, beats it?
Yep.
Okay, so they both take half. So I
Okay.
roll damage. Is not terrible, so they take 5 damage each.
5 damage. Okay. You watch a flash of white light kind of erupt from the ceiling of the sewer here and engulf both of the people in front of you. And you see them like kind of put their arms up, slightly blinded.
And then I will use my movement to go 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm going to back up over this way. And that's my turn.
Okay. Yuma, you're up.
I'm going to move out of view, or like into cover south, into what appears to be just sort of like a small little side room that doesn't really lead anywhere, if I'm using my eyeballs correctly.
Doesn't look like it.
Now that I'm standing in it, is that what it appears to be? Apart
Yeah.
from the one dude smiling, Cyrus is fighting?
Seems to be like a valve relief station.
Yeah, okay. So I'm going to take cover in here, and then I'm going to use... This guy's injured, right? Yeah, I'm going to use Toll the Dead on the enemy that Cyrus is fighting behind us.
Okay.
Which is going to be that button right there, which is going to be a DC... I think you have the button for the save. It's like 14, isn't it?
Like a 13.
Oh, 13, there it is. I seize it now.
What's the save on it?
13. It says in the chat.
Or a wisdom? Okay.
Yeah.
Succeed with a 19.
And then Yuma's gonna... Do you have any bonus actions? I don't think so. No. Yuma is going to use the rest of her movement to get into flanking range. Although not quite, because I don't think I have that much movement. I think I can get to like there with 30 feet,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna end my turn.
Okay. Pierre, you're up.
Right, I'm gonna go. Oh, can't. I can't move. Oh, there it is. All right, I'm gonna go up and around.
Okay.
And hold action help for Apalaki.
Okay. Apalaki, you're up.
That's it.
Okay. I'm gonna move. Here. And I'm gonna attack guy here.
And I'm gonna give him advantage.
4. Attack with advantage.
Yep. Ooh.
15.
15 misses.
Damn. Gonna do my second attack. Is it just advantage of the once, or do I get advantage?
Nope.
How long
Just
do I
once.
get? Okay. gotcha.
Oh, yeah, not flanking. Sorry. Help. Yes, just once.
17.
17 hits.
6 damage.
6 damage. All right.
And that'll be my turn.
Okie dokie. It's now the final guys here. He's gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And he is going to cast
Oh, here, there's one behind us.
Creel.
Magic Missile
Huh?
at you.
Ooh.
Who?
Huh?
Who?
Who is you?
At second level.
Who?
Apalaki.
Yikers.
With a bad roll of 8.
Move.
You watch as from a storeroom on your side that you didn't see, like a door explodes open as like 4 different magical projectiles erupt through it and crash into you. Back up to the top, Zeph.
You already know. We cast in grease.
Okay.
On top of the 2 that were hit by Moonbeam,
Okay. Which is still ongoing, I believe.
which is a DC 15 dex save, or they fall prone.
$24 on the first one.
Yikes.
Oh yeah, every time on the start of their turn too, they gotta make a save.
And
They-
another 24.
They're freaking cheating. Okay, cool. That's difficult terrain, so wandering
Okay.
through that. Let's see. I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 partial cover. Right?
Yep.
Behind a wall. Cool. And then that's my turn.
All right. Next up is this guy's turn.
Is he in the moonbeam?
Yes.
On
So
save.
what's the save? Con?
Yep. He meets it, so half damage.
Yep.
What is it?
1 D10.
That's 2. 7.
7. Damn. Okay. All right. He is going to stack up and flank Pierre.
Oh, good heavens.
With a multi-attack on him.
Ugh.
19 to
It
hit on the
hits.
first one, second one.
Misses.
13, so first one hits. Going to be 6 damage. All right, and next one is the one on the other side of you, and he's going to do the same thing.
Is this going to be Pierre into death saving throws for the second time this campaign?
12 to hit
Misses.
again.
Oh no.
That's a
No.
Oh.
No.
There
Not like
goes
this.
my hero. Watch him as he goes. Come on, roll the crit dice.
We need help
Oh.
over here.
Ah, max damage.
It's going
Oh
to be
my god.
This is a
14
12.
damage. No, sorry, 16 damage.
That's exactly my remaining health.
Or
Okay.
7. Pierre now.
You see Pierre drop in the stream in the middle here. It's
That
not
ain't
looking good. Okay. Next up, Cyrus.
Guys, we need help over here.
I don't think I could see that. No, I can't.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and cast. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Zephyr Strike.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and then strike this guy
Okay.
and give myself advantage on that attack. Oh, unbelievable.
Rolls a 3 and a 5 and misses with advantage.
I'm gonna go ahead. Oh my god! I'm gonna go ahead and expend a superior die for persistent strike.
Okay.
Which is a D6.
Remember the inspiration.
Is it 13 hit?
Nope.
Fuck. Okay, great.
Inspiration.
You're dead. Shush.
Then I'm gonna turn and I'm gonna go ahead and pass. I don't provoke opportunity attack with Zephyr Strike.
Okay.
And then I also have, I believe, increased movement. Yeah, I have 60 feet of movement. So I'm gonna go ahead and move. I'll go ahead and move there
Okay.
to support that a little bit. I'll just kind of get in.
You
I'll
move
try
back
to stay
the
like.
north end kind of passage here, where your melee are in combat.
I'll try to stay in like his blind spot if I can, but probably not.
Okay. This one's gonna flip back around and go for Yuma.
Let's go, bitch.
Oh, can I shift my movement just one? Like, can I retcon 5 feet, right there?
Sure.
Can I
Thanks.
retcon 5 feet?
All right, and gonna unload a multi-attack into you, Yuma.
Yep.
First one. Natural 1.
That
Awesome.
one, we take
Awesome.
those.
We take the net one.
Second one.
Ah.
21 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
Okay. With 10 damage.
Ow.
Next up. This one here is still in the moonbeam. Is that another con save, right? Yeah. Fails, takes full damage. What was the last moonbeam? It was a 5, so 10,
It
right?
was 14?
I'll
Yeah,
go
last one was
for it.
14.
Alright, so 7 damage here. And is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Actually, is going to pause here. And then also going to level 2 magic missile Cyrus. Another shit roll. 8 onto you as they impact you from the back.
Okay.
Cyrus is
25, 30.
lore accurately taking back shots.
All right, and skip. Yuma.
Hi. So, Yuma is going to panic somewhat and hold up her sigil, and then, somewhat accidentally, cast Mage Armor on herself.
Okay.
Which means my AC is now 15, I think.
Okay.
What's my date? 14. Yes, 14. And then I'm going to. What's my action, I think? Yes. I really don't have anything I can do as a bonus action. I'm going to take the opportunity attack or stay here. There's not really anywhere to run.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
Can I use potions as a bonus action?
Yep.
I drink a healing potion.
Okay. Next up, Pierre, death save.
Fail.
Oh no.
It hit those D4s. I want to reroll.
Apalaki, you're up.
Bonus action rage.
Okay.
He did the thing.
You did it.
Bam. Did that work? Do I have rage now?
Are you barbarian?
I mean, yes.
Then you're raging.
Okay, cool. I just don't know if
No, you're very pissed off.
Oh wait, there we go. I can apply the slight attack. There we go. And then I'm just gonna attack. I'm actually gonna switch targets and attack this one that came out of the moonbeam.
Okay, so you're attacking the guy that's coming from your south on the little crossroads. It's a whole mosh pit here in the
Yeah,
little
the one that's
crossroads
in
of the
between
sewers here.
myself and Cyrus. Where's my? That. That's a 6. Unfortunate.
I don't know why that came out of moss back there, but whatever.
I'm assuming a 6 is going to miss.
Yes.
Okay, then I will do my second attack. I did not mean disadvantage. 17.
17 does hit.
15 damage.
Was that an attack roll or a damage roll there?
Oh, that is an attack roll. I thought I clicked damage. Whoops. 6 damage. That
And
makes
that's
more sense.
on that guy? Or that guy?
This one.
Yep, so the one to your kind of southwest here.
Yes.
Okay. Next up is this one.
Oh, wait. That is also, sorry, plus 2 damage. So he gets 2 more damage on that.
Okay.
And then I'm also going to use Action Surge.
Oh,
And attack
okay.
him again.
All right, lay into him.
An 8.
Who are you attacking?
The one that's in between myself and you, this guy.
Oh, do you not have advantage?
You are flanking.
You were flanking.
Oh.
You should have advantage on these attacks.
Well, 13.
Misses.
Okay. Would I be able to still do second attack from Action Surge?
Yes.
Okay. Then I will do that. I needed to roll. Yeah, I'll just roll it again.
There we
There
go.
we go.
All right.
There we
All right,
go.
roll that damage.
7 plus 2, 9.
All right. This one's looking fucked up.
And then that shall be the end of my.
This one, in the far north here, is going to look at Cyrus and attempt hold person.
Oh, you fucking.
It's going to be a wisdom save.
Why
13?
Fails.
No!
no!
You become paralyzed. At the start of the round, you watch as a shadowed, cloaked figure drops from the ceiling.
Oh. Already got a lot on my plate, man.
Fuck, I didn't get the rename. Whatever.
Shadow's looking for him in the darkness.
Sorry, no. I didn't get the rename on this right. But a shadowed figure drops from the ceiling on top of the guy that just cast Hold Person. And you watch the cloaked form bear them to the ground as they start getting mauled.
Oh my god.
Who the hell?
Who's that?
That guy gets mauled?
Oh, yeah.
Does he make a
Gosh,
concentration
she's turning
check?
into him.
25 to hit. And we'll roll the claws as well.
Oh.
Holy shit, who is this person? What the fuck?
And are we next?
Oh.
14 and... Okay, with a total of 26 damage.
6.
One more here. And we roll... No. The concentration is broken on the hold person.
go! Let's go!
As you see this figure rip into this guy now that's on the ground screaming from the north end of the sewer alley. And you watch a familiar female figure look up at you, Cyrus, and grin, blood dripping down her face.
Is that her?
Yep.
Oh no.
That would be
Wait.
Scarlet.
Oh, it's Scarlet. Oh shit.
Oh, you have a stalker.
You do.
Would I see that as well? Or
Oh,
am I
yeah.
back turned? Oh, okay.
Zeph, you're up.
Uh,
More grease.
Grease.
Where?
On the
No,
two
no,
surrounding
no,
Pierre
no,
and on top of Pierre.
no. We're not gonna get to him.
You're gonna grease me?
I am
Yeah,
gonna go.
grace him.
You're already down. You can't get any downer.
I can't
so
lay on hands him.
You can touch him
Okay,
through the grease.
I'll
He's just,
touch him. And
Not
you
if he
touch me.
falls over and loses his movement.
well, just don't do that. DC 15 dex save.
Oh my god. Oh
I
my
mean, he's
God.
already prone, so like
Right.
Too much grease.
another 24. The other guy,
You only roll 18s for my dex saves.
14.
Fails, he's prone.
Okay.
So the one further east is now prone.
Okay.
Then I will maneuver closer to Yuma. Oh goodness, what do I do? I will maneuver closer to Yuma.
Okay.
Actually, what is that? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30? Without opportunity of attack because I stayed within the range, right?
Yep.
All right. And we will end my turn there.
All
The
right.
two casters are gonna beat up this guy.
It's now this guy's turn.
Which guy?
He is this right here on the west side of the little clusterfuck, and is going to try and unload an Appalachia again.
Go ahead and try it, Buster.
Twelve to hit.
Miss.
Second one.
Oh, Lord.
Natural
Oh
20.
no! Oh god!
That's a hit.
Oh nope, we didn't want that.
This
Damn it!
episode
No, wrong
sponsored
one.
by
Hang on. Yep.
this episode sponsored by Roll20.
This episode is sponsored by Roll
You lucky
D20 because
fuck.
Shadow
We're,
can't
we're,
type.
we're
Six
playing on
damage because I rolled minimum on that.
Playing on Foundry,
it's 3
not Roll20.
because my rage makes me resistant to that type of damage.
Okay.
Gaming.
Gaming. Next up is the one that is currently prone. He's going to stand back up and do the same thing to you.
Oh,
Wow.
no.
The grease. Look at how useful it is.
We're doing it. We're greasing.
Actually, that other guy ended his turn in it, so he has to make an X save.
I don't think that's how that works. I think
Is
it
it
only
end
can
or
move.
start?
Start.
It's if he starts his turn.
Oh no! A creature that enters the area or ends its turn there.
Oh,
it is
God.
actually.
You're
You're
true.
Okay,
You're
okay,
true.
okay.
Big
Ooh.
true. He's bro.
He slipped.
Now he's prone. This guy
This guy gets
Whoa.
up.
move. And then
Oh.
unload.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
I am adapting.
The AI is beginning to learn.
You lucky fuck.
That is a
8 to
miss.
hit. Rolls again.
Ooh,
That hits with the 23.
that is a hit, yes.
Going to be 7 damage. Have, we'll say, well, we've been rounding up, so we'll go 4.
4 damage. Got it.
All
I
right.
love that Appalachia's gone from desert warrior to outback grandpa.
Well, technically, cowboys or desert warriors, too.
Oh my god. Cyrus, save us.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and attack the guy that's prone first. And that's advantage.
Does double advantage do anything?
I'm not doubling the advantage intentionally.
I was wondering if that does something. No, because you have both flanking and also he's prone. You have 2 sources of advantage. I don't know if that does
That's
anything.
22 to hit.
Now you get to
Hits.
roll for a critical.
Yeah, it's an auto crit.
It's an auto crit.
Oof.
19 damage.
He's fucking smoked.
I want to turn around and then activate my advantage on this
Okay.
guy. And
Okay.
hit him again. Because
Ooh.
of Great Weapon Master, I can attack again if I kill someone.
Oh my fucking god, he's doing it.
He's gaming.
He's him.
He's
He did the
gaming.
cool slice someone's head
Did-
off 180 spin thing.
Oh my.
Never mind.
Well,
He's
well.
not doing the cool
Well.
thing.
Well,
He goes a little
about
wide.
that. About that.
It's his first time.
Can I do anything else? No, not really. I don't think a precision attack's gonna help me either. So, yeah, I'll just kind of sit there and actually, I'll go ahead and I'll sacred duel this guy. Channel
Okay.
divinity.
I'm sorry, this guy. Not that guy. This guy. Take the one next to me.
Okay. Next up is this one. That is currently engaged with Zeph and Yuma in the little valve room. And he is going to
What's he doing?
cunning action disengage.
Oh,
Oh,
what a bitch.
you little
scared.
rogue,
He
you.
doesn't want some.
And 15, he's going to shoot a dart out at Zeph.
Catch it with your bare hands. Do it.
Yeah.
Have to catch it with
Oh,
his
that's a
fucking
hit.
chest.
25 to hit.
Yeah.
5 damage and roll a con save.
Uh, 16.
Succeed. And he is going to
Wow.
How much
disappear into
movement
the
does he
darkness.
have?
The rogue.
It's a rogue.
All right. And you lose sight of him. Next up, Yuma.
Mm,
Magic users. Chilling in a valve room. 5 feet apart.
I'm going to... Fuck it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I don't want to be in range of the magic caster even though he's being eaten. I'm going to go like there.
Okay.
And then I'm going to do... Do we have a distance spell? No. I'm going to... How much is this? 1 point? I'll spend 1 point. I'm going to use Toll the Dead. Are they both injured? Yeah. They're both the hostiles injured,
Yep.
Mr. DM? Yeah.
Yep.
I'm going to do Toll the Dead on both of them.
Okay.
Warlock shit.
What do you mean it's a cleric?
Yeah, I'm a cleric. What do you mean? What do you mean?
Everybody's a warlock in this campaign.
Not far from it at this point.
I
Goddamn.
might-
So both of them need to make DC 13 Wisdom saving throws, please.
Just wait until I cast my spell. My secret spell that I've been waiting to cook.
First one 13.
I don't know if it's meets it beats on DC
Meets it
saves.
beats. Second one fails though, so the one near Appalachia fails.
And that is going to be this much damage.
Oh,
That's 12.
okay.
And then I'd love to cast Spare the Dying to stop what's his name from dying, but I don't have any ranged healing.
That's a problem.
I...
You could try and lob a healing potion at him.
This isn't Baldur's Gate.
Oh, fuck it, I'll let
She
it
already
happen.
drank it.
I have two.
Is
Do it.
No, I'm not.
Pierre-
No.
is he down to 2 death saves?
Yep.
Oh shit.
Alright, this will be my second death save.
This will be your second death save. Okay. Oh wait, you have 2 fails though, right?
No,
only
he's
have
got
one
one
Is he
fail.
critted? Oh, you got 1 fail. Okay.
I could still
Yeah.
die on a 1.
You could still die on a 1. That's true.
There's nothing I can do to help him. I moved my 30 feet. I
toss my potion at him.
Yeah, I end my turn.
All right, Pierre.
Oh boy.
Don't roll 1.
Why are we speaking it into existence?
Don't do it.
Succeed.
He's saved.
1 fail, 1 success.
Save is a stretch.
Apalaki, you're up.
I'm hitting him. I'm hitting
Hit
the
him.
guy. Let me target him. Alright, cool. First attack. 19.
You privately
private.
rolled.
I'm trusting it.
Oh,
19
did I
hits.
private roll? I
It's
can
fine.
reveal
It's
it.
fine. Yeah. Hits.
11 damage.
Ooh. All right, he's looking pretty fucked up.
Second attack. My dagger. 12.
Misses.
I'm going to bully him into the grease with my arms.
Is
Good
that an
choice.
action?
Is it? I don't know.
Yeah, it would be an action to push him.
Okay.
Just taunt him.
Alright.
Say you won't do it.
Then I don't. Yeah. Instead, I don't know. I yell in his face.
Okay.
Oh, and actually, it's +2 because I'm still raging, so 13 damage total. I forgot about that.
13 damage total.
Yes.
He's right on the edge. This one, currently getting mauled by Scarlet, is on the ground screaming and is going to desperately... Ah, man. Use disengage. 5, 10, 15. Nah, he's just running. He's fucking out.
I'll take an opportunity attack.
Go for it.
Oh, if he right? 'Cause- no, he can't do that because it's disengaged. Man.
Yeah, it'd be an opportunity from you because he's still running
Huh?
Oh, but he disengaged.
from her.
Well, the disengage covers all 30 feet of movement.
Oh yeah, never mind then.
Yeah. So yeah.
Cool. Yep, makes it that far. Next up is Scarlet.
Chase him down.
Yep.
Run him down.
You
Oh no.
see an extremely fast vampire around the corner and tackle this guy back to the ground. Instead of biting him, though, it's 2 dagger hits on him.
Oh no.
Give Cirrus a smooch as she sprints past.
A wink and a kiss. Crazy.
Cyrus will smile.
It's gonna hit. Yeah. Okay.
Nice.
First one. Yep. 18 to hit. Hits with 9 damage. I'm gonna go ahead and just roll the second one here. Hits with the 16. And damage. Yeah, okay. You watch as she tackles this guy back to the ground and pins him and just rips apart his like artery in one of his legs, and you see him just like bleed out screaming on the ground.
He dead.
What a visceral way to go.
Next up, Zeph.
I will go 5, 10 feet to my north, and I will catapult the board at at the one behind our gentleman over here.
Okay.
That would be a Dex 14 save for the one next to Yuma.
13.
Huge. Give me a moment to roll a bunch of dice.
He still gets half damage. Because he's currently in a duel with me. If he accepted it.
That's
He did
poor.
not accept it. He did not want a duel.
Oh,
Okay, well he takes
Okay,
17.
well,
he
never
takes
mind.
17 damage as a 2x4 comes flying at him at 80 miles an hour and knocks him in the head.
What the fuck?
should have accepted that duel.
It must have some nails in it or
And
something.
then 15, 20, 25, 30 feet closer to Yuma, 10 feet east of
There's
Yuma.
actually
Or
poison
west of Yuma.
damage because of the sewage water and rot on it.
Damn, that
Yeah,
hurricane
definitely
reached
probably.
down.
He needs a tetanus shot. That will end my turn.
Shelter in basements, people. Those 2x4's no joke. The hurricane, bro.
This one will try and finish Apalaki here.
That's crazy.
First one, 22
That's
to
a
hit.
hit,
Second
yeah.
one,
Miss.
14 to hit.
One hit, one miss.
10 damage. Half to 5.
5. Ow.
All right, Cyrus, you're up.
How's this guy looking right in front of me?
Pretty fucked up.
Alright, I'm gonna try to grapple him.
Okay.
Throw him in the grease.
It's a strength check, correct?
Yep.
Oh, oof.
You slipped in the grease.
Unfortunately, he is still covered in grease. And as you go to grab him, it's like wrangling a greased hog.
Just surrender. Yeah, that'll be it. That's all I can do.
It is
I'll hold my
now
ground.
his turn, and he will attempt same thing for you. Not wrestling, but he's going to stab you.
Lame.
Third
Fucking
time.
bitch. Fucking pansy.
2 attacks on you.
Oh, second one
First
hits.
one misses. Second one hits.
Oof.
Going to be 9 damage.
Okay.
That's its turn. Next up, Yuma.
I don't know how tall this sewer is,
About 10 feet.
but I'd assume I can hover 5 feet off the ground, or like a handful of feet, for the purposes of not falling on the grease.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to hover, and then I'm going to move in between Cyrus and Pierre. And then I'm going to heal both of them. Yeah, I should be able to do that. Yeah, I'm going to heal both of them.
Okay.
Oh.
So I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to do that. That one's not going to consume a spell slot. And I'm going to press this. This one is Pierre's healing. That's a 10.
Okay.
And that one is Cyrus's healing. Oh, I tried. That one's a 4.
Hey, I'll take it. You know, I'll take it.
Pierre, you're back up. Is that your turn?
Yuma is going to proceed to temporarily forget about the fact that healing is physically painful, and then proceeds to fall out of the sky in pain and slip on the grease and full run.
Okay. You're now covered in dirty sewer water.
Yep.
Dirty, dirty sewer water.
Pierre, your turn. You're back up.
Am I still poisoned? Do I get a save on that?
I don't think you're poisoned anymore.
Very well. Then I'm gonna stab this guy.
Okay, you're pissed.
Oh, there it is. And I'm gonna miss.
Okay.
And
You
then
come
I'm
up,
gonna
you're
action
just slinging water
surge.
everywhere. You can't fucking see shit. You're just swinging wildly and yelling.
And then I'm gonna stab him again.
Okay.
You're more affected by rage than I am.
And I'm gonna get a 24.
That definitely hits. I don't think you need to worry about damage if you don't want to.
I'm gonna, yeah, 10 damage.
He's dead.
He's dead.
Pierre comes up and just starts hacking this guy to pieces, screaming mad.
Hey, that was my guy.
And then bonus action, second wind.
Okay.
And that's it.
Next up, Appalachia.
Oh, I think you got rid of the other guy too. There he is. All right. I will move then. Fight this guy. 15 feet around the grease.
Okay.
Even though I walked through it because of the animation. And I'm going to attack him with my swords.
Hit him with the sword.
15?
15 just hits.
Nice.
Wait, no.
Oh.
Misses.
Okay, well, ignore the damage roll.
Okay.
Second attack. Also a 15.
Misses.
Alright. Well, that was unfortunate.
Zeph, you're up.
Okay, so if I upcasted catapult to level 2, would you give me an additional D8?
Sure.
Beautiful. We'll cast catapult again, throwing our 2x4 at the remaining individual there.
Uh-oh.
Oh. We lost them.
We just die? Oh no. Yeah, we lost a few people.
We lost
Oh.
both our DM.
We actually only very specifically lost the two people living in the same house. So this doesn't appear to be the TeamSpeak server. This appears to be the internet connection of our DM
Somebody
and
kicked your
Mage.
Wi-Fi box.
Oh boy.
We'll be back after this commercial message.
That brings
Have
us
you
to
heard
our...
of art? I like art. If you want some art, go on to Artisans Open and put in the
Or
form,
forget-
and they'll
forget it.
get you
We're
some
coming.
art.
Oh,
That was great. Actually.
amazing.
No, we were just telling the viewers about art.
Yeah, about artisans.
Are you
Okay.
looking for a home?
Hey,
Sorry, dropped connection there for a second. Cardiac
Joins like
comes with
3.
that.
baby?
Like,
Okay.
no, clone.
Okay.
I think actually, weird.
Okay.
They don't have an open channel, do they?
Artisans? No. I don't think so.
13.
DC
He
14
fails
dex
by
save.
1. God damn it.
Oh, we're back.
I'm not sure where their form is.
Oh my god.
Oh, I don't know.
Okay.
Like,
I mean,
we roll each one
20,
individually.
22
This guy
blunt
looks around,
damage
he
as a
sees
2x4 comes flying at him at
comrades
90
here.
miles an
My
hour and just impales
God.
him in the chest.
Appalachia in front of you, like start raising his hands. Look, I surrender. I'll talk. I'll tell you. And right as he says that, you see a broken off 2x4 come flying out of left field and just skewer him through the head. As he just like and then slowly tumbles into the water.
Sorry.
Damn it, Jeff!
You had your
Oh,
chance.
no.
No. The guy had his chance. He decided to stab me instead.
That was his
He
chance.
gets
He
it.
said he surrendered.
No. I tried to grapple him.
That
Arrest him.
wasn't that wasn't a clear indication of the time to surrender.
I told him
buddy.
to surrender. Whatever.
Investigation.
I'm going on his body, see if I can find anything.
I'm looting the
Goblin.
bodies. I'm
Not
looting
no.
the bodies.
No. I'm not looking for loot. I'm looking
Yep.
for parchment. I'm looking for letters. These guys were
Okay, we'll get to that.
coming at me.
Go
Can I
just
do the
roll me
same
a
on
first
the,
investigation here.
The guy in the water.
Yeah.
I will be a loot goblin.
I want to loot whatever bodies that we have. Yeah.
Oh my god, dude. And zero.
15.
Zeph, as you're kind of rooting around,
13 for Appalachia.
you see Scarlet is next to you, also kind of like watching as you loot the body next to her. And you part the guy's kind of like chest armor. And you pull what looks like an emblem attached to a like necklace off of him. And you kind of hold it up and shine it in the light. And you see the very familiar crest of the royal family looking back at you. And you look over at Scarlet and she goes, well, that's a problem. And we're going to end the game there.
Oh.
Does she know?
Familiar.
We'll get to that next game. We'll get to that next
Oh.
game.
Woo!
We're pretty
Man.
over time.
How about loot? How about we hand out
Tisk,
loot?
tisk.
Yeah, loot.
We'll do that.
Goblin.
Okay.
We'll get to that next game. We are really over time, but that's okay because we were having fun,
Did it? We really have.
and that's the name of the game. So, but yeah, since effort had to go a little early, I'll end it. Thank you everyone for coming and stopping by.
Bye.
Tune in next week, and we'll see what happens next. So, all right, okay, bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.